Welcome, it's the Industry DJs podcast. Welcome to the Industry DJs. Let's talk about the real, let's get to the facts. Welcome to the Industry DJs. Let's talk about the real, let's get to the facts. Come on in, grab some headphones, relax, grab a seat. Let's talk about beats, the word in the streets, how you hustle, struggle to make ends meet, so you could cop them tools that made you elite at your craft. Lead, walk us down that path. Teach us how to math, how to get that bag for the record. Oh wait, everything is digital. Techniques are pivotal, the game is getting critical. Oh my God, and we ain't talking biblical, political, but how the scene is getting cynical. It's typical for phenoms to act some way. The reciprocal is people who cast that hate. Let us debate for the people who are now tuned in through a camera's lens. You are now zoomed in on the podcast, taking over the grid with Val, Do It Like This, and DJ T-Kid.
Check.
One.
Damn.
What's wrong with you now? Every time we do this, boy, Jeanius, we always have an issue with this mic.
Check 1, 2.
Oh no. What about mine? Am I okay? How do I sound?
You sound good.
Okay, look, there we go.
There we go. Much better.
Good.
Much better.
It might be this. Yeah.
No, you're good. You're
Okay,
good.
cool.
You're good. You're
Got
good.
it.
You're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode here of the Industry DJs podcast. I am DJ T-Kid.
I'm your co-host. I'll do it like this.
I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode here. You can check us out on your favorite streaming platforms: Apple, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and the Anchor app. You can check us out live every single Monday on our Facebook page at the Industry DJs. Also on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok at the Industry DJs.
Yo, man, a lot of people showed up for you, bro.
Hey.
A lot of people showed up for you, bro. Wow.
What up, y'all?
What's up, man? 20s is in the building.
Oh, I love 20s. Yo,
Yes, sir. 20s, man. Ray Fresh is in the building.
Ray motherfucking Fresh.
Yes.
Lil Manny's in the building.
Yeah, he talks very, very highly about you, bro.
Oh,
Very
man,
highly
Lil
about
Manny's
you.
always a good boy, man. I love him.
He's good people. Sue, what's up, babe? What's going on? Little Manny in the building. Wow.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest in the building.
Special.
Yes.
Special.
Yes. Very, very special.
You just don't know that, bro. You don't know. You don't know this guy. You don't know if you say special, but this guy
Al
is
is so hype, and I love it.
Right?
Nah,
No.
You don't understand, dog.
Let him cook.
Right.
Let him cook.
That's
my boy right
exactly.
here.
I'm gonna let him cook.
Ladies and gentlemen.
That's
All right.
okay.
No, it's not okay, bro. Alex always wants to fuck shit up, bro. His big ass feet fucking disconnecting stuff, bro.
My feet unplugged the
All
podcaster.
right, let's do this one more time.
I didn't even do anything. But
Look
go
at,
ahead.
bro, what's wrong? Who's nervous here? You or me?
You are.
Yeah, you're dropping everything, disconnecting shit.
Yo,
What the fuck
hit
is wrong
that-
with you,
hit
bro?
that beat again. Yeah. Give it to us.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome the man, the myth, boy Jay. Boy Jeanius, man. My man.
What's up? How y'all doing?
And his boy with 2 eyes.
It's one eye.
Is it? I thought it was 2 eyes.
Nah, BOIJEANIUS.
Okay.
You know what's funny? Everyone spells it together because I think today's society, you know, when you don't have an underscore,
Yeah.
they think you just spell it together. No, it's BOI space JEANIUS.
Okay. I don't know why I was playing with 2 eyes. I'm dyslexic, sorry.
No, it's okay. It might look that way when you type it in lowercase. You look at the I and the J, and it may look like 2 eyes.
Yeah.
But
That's probably what it was. But welcome back. Thank you, bro. Thank you very
Al.
much, man.
My
This is
man.
awesome, man.
Appreciate
This
you,
is
Al.
this
Yeah,
is
thank
amazing,
you,
bro. Amazing.
Thank you,
Absolutely
sir.
amazing. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy
Hey,
shout
schedule.
out to everybody that came out also in
Yeah.
the chat. What up to everybody in the chat? Peace and much love.
Yeah, no, hey, listen, Nez, that's your boy that disconnected that shit. And Sue, blame it all on blame all that shit on Alex today.
I be
I
messing
had nothing to
everything
do
up.
with it.
That's what everyone says.
He's nervous, ladies and gentlemen. Lala,
I'm
what up, bro?
fine.
What's going on?
I'm fine. I'm doing good.
Phenom, hey, Phenom's got a issue with you right now.
Okay. And what did I say after I before we started the show? I was like, I will apologize to Phenom for getting in trouble.
Yeah, this guy set off one of our boys last night, bro. That's fucked up.
Nah, Nah, man, he should be resting, but instead he decided to go out and decide to DJ. So
that's none of your business. He's a grown ass man. Leave him alone.
Absolutely correct.
As long as he had no sugar in his hand or no liquor, he's all right, bro.
That's right, but that's fine.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, we're not gonna blame it on the rain, Milli Vanilli.
it's raining outside.
No, it's not.
But yeah,
It's about
so
to.
I will publicly apologize on the show that I will apologize to Phenom for getting him in trouble because you said that he got a phone call from 2 certain people, right?
Yeah, and they're in the chat right now.
Yeah. So what's going on?
So
anyways,
thanks to you, man. Don't ever do a crime with Alex, bro. He'll set you out real quick.
Shouldn't be doing crimes, period.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Anyways, let's go through our weekends. How was your weekend now?
Everything was amazing. Wednesday we had we canceled club karaoke because I did a United Airlines private event over at Adobe. 200 people, was dope. Thursday I was back at club karaoke at Adobe, or I'm sorry, at Players, and then Friday I was over at Edison Park, Moretti's, and then Saturday I did prom with Show on the Road for Willowbrook over at I'm sorry, but it's Comiskey Park. It's Comiskey. I don't care what you say. It's not Guaranteed Rate Field or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's Comiskey. So we were up in the dude, it was dope. It was in the home run. It was in the home run boxes, and it was 2 floors, all encased in glass, and you could see the whole stadium and everything was pretty dope. Obviously, they were playing out of town, so that's why we got the place.
Okay.
It was dope. It was about 250 kids for the prom. It was dope. It was nice. Yeah, a lot of Chief Keef. Garbage.
Hey, you know what? You're working and you're hustling, and I appreciate it.
Hey, man, I'm trying to be like you, rich and famous.
No, I can never be famous or rich.
I'm trying to be rich and famous like you, bro. Nobody else hangs out with Jazzy Jeff and everybody up in Atlanta, bro. What the fuck?
I mean, there's just opportunities that we all take, and if it
That's
falls
dope.
on your plate, you better not miss it.
I've been telling everybody, take it, no matter what the price may be, because you know what I'm saying. Even those dead times when you're at the club, you never know who's sitting at that bar, man.
Yeah, it could really take that. It takes 1 minute to be discovered, honestly. So
Absolutely.
you should put your heart into it all the time.
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, hold on, we're gonna get into that. But how was your weekend, bro? Wait, sorry. And then Sunday we were over at Bourbon Street. Shouts out to Underground Elements. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking at the time. Trying to think of a lot of stuff. So shouts out to everybody over there, man. It was a lot of love. Yeah, I am, bro. We got a celebrity here.
Peace to DJ Rampage. What up, man?
Yo, Rampage, what up, bro? That's my arch nemesis. Inside joke. That's my boy. I love him to death.
So-
and then we went over to Branding Iron, and shouts out to everybody over there, man. It was dope, man. It was just amazing. And then you left, and then I just stayed and talked to everybody.
That's fine.
I was politicking.
Okay.
Politicking.
Friday was just low key. Friday I was at Lulu Lounge over in Avondale, and then Saturday I was at I did a high school prom, Wheeling's high school prom over in the Marriott in Lincolnshire.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Go ahead.
What happened Saturday? I saw you and Nez posted that shit.
So we were
last
both off,
Really?
and I was just like, after prom I could DJ somewhere else, but I was like, all right, no worries.
Oh, see, you had me worried. I
So-
thought you got canceled.
No,
Not canceled, but you
because
know.
I did the prom ended at 10:30,
Okay.
so I was free that night. But I ended up going to Aura in Berwyn to drop off
Yeah, I saw that.
Kong's coat
Yeah.
or
yeah.
hoodie over there, and then that was packed.
Shouts out to LED Bot. He sent me a picture of you in the DJ booth. Oh, I gotta show it to you. It's fucking hilarious.
He tagged me in the video. I saw
It's
it.
fucking hilarious, bro.
And then
There go that lazy bastard.
and then Sunday we went to 115 Berber Street for the Cinco de Mayo daytime, and then we went to Brandon after.
Yeah. So shouts out to everybody there. Hey, did you give Kong his shit back?
I did.
All right,
on
Kong.
Saturday.
Make sure you give it because I know you probably sold it.
So
eBay that shit.
right.
It's a nice
so
bear
that
hoodie.
was that, and yeah, that was my weekend. Boy Jay, how was your weekend? I know you're in town, right?
He was driving. He was driving,
man,
bro.
I was all over the place this weekend.
How long does it take, by the way? Just curious.
Well, unfortunately, I had to tend to my family this weekend, and
Okay.
my mother doesn't fly, so we had to coordinate to get her to Texas. I moved to Texas, so in that exchange, I had to fly. I had to drive with my cousins back to Chicago, pick up my mother's medicine, organize a trip with my brother to fly back to Austin, and then I had to drive my whole family back to Chicago, and that was this weekend.
Damn. And you're here, bro. So this means a lot to us, bro. Seriously.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And my condolences on your uncle.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
seriously,
you.
man.
Shout out to Theo Luciano, man.
Yeah.
He's one of the most respected men in Dimmitt County. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I got you, bro. It's hard, man. It's hard. But man, bro, for your busy schedule and everything, man, this is. I can't thank you enough, man, for being
I
here,
can't
bro.
thank
Seriously.
you for creating a platform for all
It's
of us
dope.
to enjoy. So thank you, man. You've been
seriously.
doing this aggressively, and I'm 183. So thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Seriously.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
4 years, man. We just celebrated 4 years, bro.
That's
so
amazing, man. Y'all
I didn't
don't
give it 4
understand.
months. I didn't give it. I was like that doctor, So you got 4 months to live. But let's talk about the brother boy Jay, man. Let's do this, man, because I want to really get into this. First of all, man. How long? Where'd you get this name from, man? Because that's a very unique, and the spelling is just crazy.
Yeah. Well, the spelling of it, I used to tag when I was a kid. So like, I was really into graffiti, and I didn't like how BOYGENIUS looked on paper. It didn't look right. And then when I chose BOIJEANIUS, the Jeanius looked like a train car, in capitalized.
Yeah.
So if you were to write it all, it kind of just see like a.
That's dope.
That's why I kind of chose the way I spelled it. But I used to like run with my mentor when I was like 13, and he christened me that name because he was like, I used to go by DJ Skills.
Oh wow!
And he was like, somebody's already DJ Skills.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want you to go through that. He's like, I've seen you do your thing. I've seen you run, like, come over to my crib. You organize my records and like the things that you learned from the studio program that he had called Pro Tools.
Oh wow!
What would take him like an hour to do would take me like 15 minutes.
Okay.
And then he started calling me Little Boy Jeanius. And then the gangbangers around there used to call me Little Boy Jeanius, and that kind of like protected me in the hood, So. Then he was like, I want you to go by DJ Boy Jeanius. And then my mom was like, I don't like that. You sound too cocky. And, you're going to have to be the best or whatever. Yeah. I took that personally. And yeah, man, I like where my name came from. And I'm just happy to be here still doing the damn thing.
I need you to call your mom because I want to know how happy she is.
Oh, you know what? Mom's asleep right now, man.
I know. I'm just teasing, man. I'm just teasing. I know, Mom. Shouts out to Mom, man. That's dope, though, man. I mean,
Thank you. I had a great time in my career coming up to this point, and my name was definitely a big point of that because everyone would be like, I like your name.
You're a landmark here in Chicago. You know that, right?
I'm proud to say that I have put in my work here, and if that's the consideration, then I'll accept it.
Let me tell you, there's been a couple guys on the show. Actually, like I said, I talk about you religiously because I use you as a ruler.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I said,
stick.
and that's dope, man. I mean, where you've been and you've hit everything. And there's been a lot of people on the show that talk very highly about you.
I appreciate that.
Especially Clarence. Clarence, and all these other guys, man.
If it's not for Evo Entertainment, I'm not sure how much presence I would have on a local side.
I was telling when Clarence was on the show,
Mr. Perez too.
When he was on the show, I told him I saw Boy Jeanius DJ for the first time at Output.
Yeah,
it was This was 20. It had to be 2015 or 16. Yeah, it's a long time. DJ Ideal. We were both DJing at a place in Lakeview, and he was like, "What you doing afterwards?" I was going home. He's like, "No, I'm going to Output." So we both drove together at Output, and you were closing out at Output, and you did this awesome routine towards the end because lights were on, people were still dancing. Mm-hmm. And I remember you were playing, and I told Clarence this when he was on the show. I was like, you played Arrested Development, People Every Day, and then you went into, and you just got everybody singing, and then you went into the Killing Me Softly, when at the middle of the song, and everybody was singing and having a good time. I'm like, damn, that's dope.
Like I said, if it's not for Clarence, because I'll be honest, like it's kind of hard to get me outside in general. I'm just, I'm not interested.
Right.
It's been a while that I've been interested, and me and Clarence had we're friends. So like when he asked me to participate in his world, I hook him up. I'm like, whatever you want, man. Just give me some pocket change and I'll pull up. And for that, he gave me a residency. So like I'd be there every first Saturday. And,
Killing it.
Yeah, I was
Killing it.
I had a great time. Not only is like I have fun there, but it's like my crowd. Like I know the older set crowd. I know what they want to hear, but then I can also introduce them to like newer music because
Right.
they may trust me, you know. So yeah, the narrative I've been able to paint through all the experiences I've had in Chicago allows me to exist. So I'm proud to be all of it. Thank you.
Hands down, I got to give it to you because another thing that puts you on the map with me is your music knowledge, bro.
Thank you.
Your music knowledge is bar none, bro. I mean, it's like Jazzy and these guys that are out there, bro. These guys are, I mean, their music knowledge and the way they fucking match music together is just mind blowing. And it's just a basic blend. And I'm like, holy, he just did that?
You know, that's actually the secret in DJing. It's not as complicated as people think. Actually, I think everyone can DJ, but I think a lot of people are just lazy.
I think in Alex's eyes, everybody does DJ.
I mean,
No, we had this conversation several times, especially nowadays when everybody thinks that they're a DJ. We talked about this since season 1.
Mm-hmm.
That anyone thinking that they could just run to Guitar Center, pick up a controller, and they're a DJ.
What do you mean? Hell no. They don't even.
We said this.
They have apps now. They have apps now. They have phone
we said
apps.
it in season 1.
I'll have to, say that today in 2026, you most definitely can pull up to Guitar Center, buy a controller, get yourself booked in a yacht in Miami, and you are now a content creator, and you will get booked.
Yeah, you will. You will. Half these people suck, dude.
Without putting in the work,
without any of that shit.
That's
because
probably how
everyone
that's
can
working out.
exist.
Stupid.
That's
Let's stay there because I think that's a funny conversation that I want to kind of bring to you guys because I think there's a lot of things that have to be unlearned from the community sense of DJing and especially what's expected of a DJ in 2026. I don't expect a DJ to pull out records in 2026.
Why not?
Because,
Come on, you're a vinyl DJ.
Oh,
bro.
I know. See, that's the thing.
45's at that.
I mean, I can do all mediums. It's just I wouldn't expect that from a DJ in 2026.
Right.
I would allow them to exist in whatever medium they choose. Now, if you choose to be whack inside of your medium, then we can critique you. But at that point, like, I don't really hold that bar, like, oh, you don't come from wax or you don't come from battles. And I don't expect them to ever have that experience. There's no Red Bull 3 style now. There's no DMC that anybody can participate in. There's no, like, want for that type of DJ in 2026. Do people do that? Yes, my friends and I, we do that.
And you fucking
and we know
murder.
how to do that, but I don't expect that from a DJ in 2026. I just let them choose whatever they want to do. So if they want to use that little controller from Guitar Center, that's $400, and if you can get busy on that bitch, that's all I care about. Do you understand song structure? Do you care about what you're playing?
That's the thing. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh, I know, but at that point, if you don't understand those things, then I would invite you to learn because it's kind of like trying to read out loud and you don't know how to read words. You're just mumbling.
I just seen something like that happen.
And that's the thing. I don't
It was
think,
in the government.
I don't think DJs now, and when I say DJs now, I'm saying DJs that started off DJing, I want to say probably the last, maybe 8-9 years. Like they think they'll download the latest songs off their record pool and shit like that, and then they just rock it out at the club.
Record pool.
Which is cool because I'll be honest, if you're not using all of your resources, are you even DJing? Like,
Absolutely.
you need to really look at it today because, again,
Define resources real quick.
yeah, your resources. Like, if you're not YouTubing, if you're not on Spotify's playlist, if you're not looking on Tidal and Apple Music, if you're not following the trends on TikTok, if you're not paying attention to the things that are happening in culture, on magazines, in the movies, because a lot of things are happening on like a side panel. It's not really the mainstream that's getting all this stuff. The mainstream eventually catches it, but just like a lot of culture that gets brought up to the forefront comes from somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of those conversations are really about like what is happening. So if you are aware that on TikTok the kids are making line dances to songs that we know and love.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I go out like I have in Texas and I play the Gap Band early in the morning, I see a group of 21-year-olds get on the floor, take over the joint, and now we're doing a line step dance.
Right.
And then I hit them with some like Forget Me Nots. I got another dance to that.
Yeah.
And that's just a testament about like how we can't really pigeon-toe what's happening on outside.
Right.
People are growing in ways that we can't contain them to grow.
Right.
They get their information from everywhere. So again, if you're not getting your information from everywhere, I would say that you stayed right here in one place,
Right.
and then you only play these things, which only keeps you in one box, and you haven't expanded your library to accept
That was me.
the growth.
That was me back in the day.
That's deep.
You gotta
factual.
accept
That
the
was me
growth.
back-
That's
me-
factual.
That was me back in the day.
It's
when I
also
started.
your responsibility in 2026. I've seen a lot of complaints about like R&B parties and how people like, you know, play the same songs, and then the argument back is like, well, if we play these obscure songs, are you actually gonna like them and sing with them? And that's just a disconnect conversation. With I think what they're trying to articulate when they complain about R&B songs is that everything that they show us online, because it is caption worthy or like, you know, content worthy, is, you know, everyone singing in unison to Keisha Cole's Love.
Oh yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
that's okay. Like, I get it. You want to create, you know, something for everyone to kind of grasp.
Yeah.
And then when it actually happens in the room, and then now you're in that moment trying to recreate that moment, that's what you're promoting. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, how do you not? It's like this weird, like, well, you're promoting this.
Yeah.
That this is going to happen here. So when people come here, a lot of people don't go out every weekend.
Right.
You know, they don't have that experience all the time. So
Especially in the economy we're in now.
yeah, so if I'm just a regular consumer and I'm just fresh to come outside and I see that that's what's being, you know, promoted on Instagram and on Facebook because you paid for the Meta promotion, now I see your ad 3 times, I'm sold.
Yeah.
I better hear Keisha Cole Love.
Yeah.
And if I don't, I'm sending this bitch up. You know what I mean? Like, but in the event that that we are talking about a deeper party, I throw a party called Real Love, a tribute to 90s R&B. And that's my swing into that space because I come from so many different spaces as Boy Jeanius. I would hate to just say I do one thing. But when I do offer something like that, I'm able to like make people cry. Like we're jamming to like
Some Jodeci and shit.
yeah, and like Casey and JoJo and
Oh man, bro.
Brian McKnight and
Is this real? Tell me. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
man.
bro, that's the shit.
Do I
do it.
ever cross your mind?
Yeah.
Like that shit is like, that to me is R&B in a way that can still be consumed by people that love Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
But they don't market towards, you know, that group of people, which ultimately alienates the R&B lovers in a way because they don't want to participate in something corny. So I know that there's a deeper rooted, you know, environment for DJs to get into a deeper bag, but that isn't so, it's not really a safe space right now for that to be present because everyone is so conditioned to make money and no one's really interested in making moments. And I
Hit that clap. Hit that hit that fucking clap button, bro. That's you know what? That's deep.
So do you think if you think like if people do like these specialty parties like the R&B parties and like the cafe and like the cafe tone that they do in the city here, do you think that'll be
what?
What's the word?
Spit it out, man. Sit with your chest.
No, shut up.
He's all right, bro. He ain't gonna get hurt. He's strong, bro. He's a strong boy.
Do you think that'll you know get people in the door, you know, make money and all that good stuff?
You could if you know how to market.
Okay.
So I'll talk about marketing real quick when I bring my Twitch stream into venues. I'll say I have 87 people in my stream. I did the marketing for that. That means the people know that I'm here. Right? So if I turn on this camera, there's 87 people in here. I did my marketing. So now if we're at your party at your venue and I have my cameras and I did my part, why are there only 17 people in here? That's your marketing.
Right.
That's your job. So like it really is up to, you know, the people that tell the crowd what to expect, not what's gonna happen. So like I don't like calling parties like reggaeton versus reggae. That to me doesn't it may introduce the crowd that you don't want to have here because they're not really thorough. You will get some people that are like, I want to go and be there, and they're all dressed up and ready to go. But then you know, the DJ doesn't have a backbone, and all of a sudden we're listening to Waka Flocka No Hands at a reggaeton, and you know, so it's like that's the type of bullshit a lot of people have been raised to understand that happens now. They don't want to get bamboozled. So I do understand that if you were to take the responsibility and call an R&B party that you can't play certain things.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Of course.
But if you were to take that responsibility and tell people like, I saw Clarence in the chat. He was at my last 90s R&B party, and I can't imagine that we were not in that room crying.
Yeah.
Like just singing our little hearts off.
Yeah.
And I understand that some people can do that with, you know, keeping the mainstream, but you can market whatever the fuck you want as long as you know what you're doing.
Do you still play Yolanda?
The song?
It's an inside joke, man.
The song? You know, I do understand what you mean by that.
Yeah.
And yes, the fuck I still do.
Or the percolator.
Hey, look, I'm down for all that. It just has to be done right. I'm down for all that. It just has to be done right.
Actually, there's a shit ton of people in the post, man, in the comments right now, man.
Oh,
Just
God.
here to
All right,
say what's up.
I'll go through it.
Yeah, go ahead.
DJ Neurotic.
What up?
Daddy Wicked. DJ Nino. Maria.
Maria. Mama Maria says she's proud of you, bro. That's House 13's wife.
Oh, what up? How are
She
you
says she's
doing?
proud of you, mijo. She called you mijo. I never even got called. I never got called mijo.
I'm still mijo, bro.
Hey, but that's fucked up. I want to be called mijo.
Gio's in the live stream. Ray Fresh is the live stream.
Shout out to Neurotic. I'm DJing his wedding later this year.
Oh,
wow.
okay.
I wasn't even invited. And I was the one that called it.
I don't think he told anybody yet. So.
I called it, man. I called it. I called it before he was going to do it. I even told him.
Curious George, DJ Unforgiven, what's going on?
What up?
Sir?
DJ Match in the building. What up, bro?
Curious
DJ
George,
Match, what's
what up?
going on?
Yeah, Party Rock Pete in the building too, man.
Wow. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, that probably hit a funny bone with him too, because he was doing a Latin night over at the club, and some girl came up and she was.
Can I confirm DJ Match is the gentleman I met this past year, and Elgin? I think that's
Yes.
the
Yes.
same dude. Okay.
Yeah, that's Match.
Yes.
Yeah,
Shout to Match, man.
Yeah, he's
we
another-
actually did my cousin's birthday party together. That was what's up.
yeah, he's good people, man. Stephanie, what up, man?
Is the mic cutting out on me? Or is
No,
it
no,
just
it's
the
no.
headphone?
It's
Okay.
just it's this right here. It's the cord.
Got you, big dog. Okay, I'm gonna fix
All right,
this
your
real
mic's
quick.
good.
Okay, cool. There we are.
What's up?
Yeah, that's why I keep moving my pillow. I was like, fuck, man. I think I don't know if I was hitting something or
Yeah,
what.
no, I think we got it now.
Yeah, we got it. We're good.
But I think the ultimate conversation is just about, like, if we're going to get into marketing conversations, I would like to stay there for a moment because I think a lot of DJs have lost the plot. A lot of marketing and promotion teams have lost the plot. A lot of venues have lost the plot. And I want to talk about the difference between getting booked and getting hired.
Okay.
So let's use me as a vessel real quick. And then I'm going to take it off me. It may sound like I'm talking shit, but I'm not. I promise. So let's say I'm booked, right? When I get booked as Boy Jeanius, there are things that I have to adhere to.
Yeah.
So I commit to, posting on my Instagram, 3 times, whether it be a flyer, a video that I make, or like, a video of me talking to the camera, trying to tell people. One of those things got to get agreed on, or 3. It just depends on which package you buy. So at that point, I'm beginning the booking process. And then I send over my photos and my flyers for the design of the flyer. They hand that back to me. Now we have a business exchange, and I have 3 weeks to execute my project. You know what I mean, with them. And then I have a commitment on that day. So when I'm finally on that day, I have to perform for 2 hours. And then when I'm done performing for 2 hours, the work doesn't stop.
Right.
I have to now utilize the video content that they paid for me to use to have in the room. So now I have to now clip up at least 3 more after the event.
Wow.
And then I have to upload my mix from the event on my Mixcloud.
Right.
And then if, algorithms allow me, I have to upload that whole set to my YouTube. And that's a booking.
Yeah.
That's how you book Boy Jeanius. If y'all want to book me, that's what I expect.
So you're not only is it a physical in-person event, it's also an online event, is what you're saying.
I could offer the online live component, but I only offer the recording.
Right. But it's both. It's online
It's for marketing.
Right.
It's not for like me to post. It's for content so that they can pay for the like if when you go do a photo shoot at the studio, you take photos and then they do the spread and then they give you all the options of what pictures you want to buy.
Right.
I do the same thing.
Okay.
So I have I'll go back and be like, hey, I recorded 2 hours of my set. I clipped up 10 of these. How many of these do you want? And they'll pick like 2 or 3. And then I'll do a collaboration post, whatever, right? And then now we have moved on. And then by the time we post the second one or the third one, our contract is over. Our radius clause is done. And now I get to move on. They get to move on. And they get to do all that, right? That's a booking.
Okay.
That's me as Boy Jeanius. That's what I do. You guys are hired. You're not booked.
Yeah.
And I mean that in the most humblest way. Yeah. So when you are hired, Al, you get hired to DJ at a spot. They have a $500 DJ budget, and you're DJing from 10 to 2.
Yeah.
You only got hired to DJ.
Right.
So the fact that they want you to post and promote and do all that, you weren't hired for that.
Got you.
All right. So
that's not. I could post it once and call it a day.
You could, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
Because you're just booked. I mean, you're hired to DJ. And it's very important that we use the right words here, which is why I see people play with these words. And I'm like, guys, you're not booked. You're hired. And it may seem like I'm smacking you upside the face with that, but it's not. I'm not talking shit. I'm trying to say is these people are booking you.
Right.
But you're hired, so like they want you to promote the venue. They want you to make the flyer. They want you to hire the photographer. They want you to get the videographer, and then they expect you to post content after that.
Offer $500.
Yeah, and you didn't get hired to do any more of those things. So I would like to present to everyone watching that you actually have a better opportunity than someone like me to get hired more often and more frequently and get paid for all of your work than I do as Boy Jeanius getting booked. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So instead of you just accepting the rate to be a DJ, you now have to charge them for the marketing. So that's the flyer that you designed. That's the photography. That's the videography. That's everything that you put outside of that. And actually, those are 4 more checks that you don't ask for.
Yeah.
So I think you guys are better off by being hired in 2026 because you can ask for all those things. So let's break it down in realistic terms. There's a DJ budget. It's $300. Then you ask for the marketing budget. Cool. That's another $150. Then you want it to post on my page. Well, that's a $50 charge. You just walked out of here with $500 just because you handled your business. And it's okay to do that nowadays. So instead of that venue putting $500 into Facebook ad marketing, ask for that budget.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll give it all to you. Maybe they won't. Maybe you get a little piece of that. But that's the point. I want all my people to understand that you cannot get finessed in 2026 by venues just because they have leverage. You have the internet. And
they pay a hell of a lot more.
Yeah, and you can actually create your own venue is what I'm speaking towards. It's like you can DJ at home. You can DJ on your stream. All it takes is somebody to organize with you and get it done.
Right.
And you can create a new ecosystem that way. And
thank God this is recorded because thank God this is gold right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is fucking gold. If take notes, do something.
Does everyone understand what I'm saying?
I get
I'm
it.
trying to articulate it as best as possible.
No,
I'm using me as an example because I feel like people would be like, "Well, Ruben, of course you're gonna get booked. You're Boy Jeanius," and it's like, "Yeah, motherfucker, I'm always gonna get booked. I'm never gonna get hired
because you're always out there.
Yeah,
you're putting content.
But
out
I mean that to say, like, I'm never gonna get hired to DJ because I have to get booked.
Right.
I'm actually locked up.
Right.
I can't go down the street and DJ at this bar for $300 and just DJ and think my allure is gonna be there when I come back.
Right.
I won't be able to do that.
Right.
Unless I'm in protective hands. That's what I'm saying. If I go out and support you, Al, and you put me in, wherever we are right now in Lake Zurich, or if we're over in Deer Park and we got a fucking gig, I'm not worried about that because I'm not like using my name, so to speak. You know what I mean? I actually protect a lot of venues by accepting their whatever budget they have because I don't want to put them through the process of booking me.
Right.
That will turn somebody off because a lot of people say I'm hard to work with, but I will say you don't work hard.
God damn.
And I don't understand the narrative. So it's like, all right, cool. Paint me out to be some angry DJ. But really all I'm interested in is doing the goddamn work. And it doesn't seem like you want to do that. So, yeah.
Putting everything on you.
Leave me alone.
I think because when they in the club's mind, they're hiring a Boy Jeanius.
Yeah, and it comes with all these things that they see, but they don't
Correct.
understand that the only reason you are able to see those things is because I allowed you. Other people paid for those things
Right.
to be seen.
Yeah.
And it stays on my page because I'm proud of that. I'm able to use that to market myself, to also be like, thank you for reaching out to me. I want to get booked, but here are the things that I've done recently, and here are the packages. Like, and Spokesman's Coffee in Austin, Texas, for my project Coffee Breaks, is one of the only people that have really understood the marketing aspect of what I need for my project. So, like, CJ has put me in a position to be a part of his entire rollout. So his marketing team comes out on on Saturday mornings when I'm there, and they're taking photos and they're doing video. And then by Monday, we both have like a recap video, and I don't have to edit that shit. I just have to post. I just have to accept the collaboration because they already did all that. And that's what I mean. It's like, that's a booking.
Yeah.
And kind of, everyone's doing their job. Like the photographer's doing theirs, the videographer's doing theirs, the venue's doing their due diligence because it is their space. And I'll be candid and I'll say, like, I get paid from 9 to noon, $300 in the morning because coffee shops don't have it.
Right, of course.
So I equate $300 to about $12.50, and that's actually my rate. So it's like, I'm comfortable accepting $350. And CJ did something even more amazing to me. He actually booked 3 more DJs around the month for me, and now we have established those DJs getting paid $250 with a $50 per diem. And to me, it's like, that's the point. I want to bring this market to the front, where we got to take all of us out of the nightlife where 21 and up clubs are happening, and we got to move ourselves into a space that is actually more profitable for all of us, and a place that's more cognitive, where we can like actually get business done, and it's not so wishy-washy. So I want everyone 35 and up to start considering DJing in the morning before noon. I want all your DJing done before noon. If you can DJ 7 days a week before noon, you tell me how much money you're going to make and how much better you're going to feel after that.
Yeah. And you got the whole day to chill.
I want you to be around for your kids. I want you to be around for your family. I'd mostly just want you to find time for yourself.
Yeah.
And if you can stop the hustle and bustle trying to keep up with these kids who clearly are running circles around a lot of motherfuckers. It's like, just stop. Just give up, man. There's a new way to do this. I don't play that game with them.
Right.
I don't got the candle. I don't have the plant. I don't have the camera. Like, I'm not in here putting, I could. I'm not going to shut that shit down. I'm just saying, that's not the medium I choose to do to present my DJing. But if you were to do that in the future, like, to just accept the fact that there's new ways to get it, it's a hard thing for
a lot of people to swallow. Especially, it's like teaching an old dog new tricks. This is back in the day, especially guys from my era. This is how we hustled. We didn't have the internet back in the day, so it was a lot different. So a lot of us, and I said this in several podcasts. Right, the younger guys. It's great that we get the younger guys on this podcast for shit like this, because he just gave you a whole a mountain of nuggets. Okay, right there in that little conversation. And you opened up my eyes. I ain't gonna lie to you. It just opened up my eyes.
I'm here for a purpose in a way that I've learned that keeps me grounded. I've learned that I never want to be the headlining DJ at Tao. I don't ever want to work at Tao nightclub. I never want to DJ at the Bulls arena. I never want to DJ for the White Sox. I don't. Those things are covered.
Yeah.
You have players for that.
Right.
You have the best players for that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's not something I ever want to be considered. Like, I wouldn't consider that an achievement in my career as a DJ.
Mm-hmm.
I would consider that a step down, because now I'll be working for, listening to somebody in my earpiece telling me what to DJ, how to DJ, and I understand people have to do a job, but I don't want to do those things. Is that okay for me to say?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I mean, you're right. It's your prerogative to do what you want to do.
I think people put me in a position to be like, well, how come you're not doing this? And it's like, motherfucker, if I wanted to do something, it would already be done.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm streaming in the morning. Are you not paying attention?
That's why it's called coffee breaks.
Right. I see. I get as soon as
to my wife, she drinks coffee all day, so it's different for her.
And it's always on time. I know why, because when I start my job at 9:00, so I walk in my office, I sit down at my desk, I get the Twitch notification all the time. Coffee breaks.
Yeah, man. I try to stay. I've been actually streaming every day since Thanksgiving this past winter. So I went all the way until the end of March, every weekday. And there was a point where I was preserving myself throughout the pandemic because I didn't know what was going to develop, right? So I only would stream, once a week, maybe twice a week.
Yeah.
And if you consider streaming as a business, like there's a new dance floor every 24 hours, every hour, every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's really,
especially on TikTok.
it's crazy. So if TikTok had a raid feature, I would prioritize that.
Yeah.
But because my allure on, Twitch has crossed over from the real world to Twitch, all of those DJs really appreciate when I show up in their chat. And I'm there, man. I'm in the chat just hanging out, watching you DJ, showing love to everybody in your
I think
chat.
I lose my shit.
I mean, I think I understand because that happens to me too. Like
Yeah.
Jazzy Jeff rated me not too long ago.
I remember
and I
that.
was like, in my head, you have to understand, in my head, there's a lot of things that have stopped me from progressing on my personal life.
Yeah, right.
People that might have sabotaged my experience in my career that makes me not want to like venture off into that side of my career anymore. So with Jazzy Jeff was unfortunately part of one of those experiences. So when I was able to mend our relationship back to the fold where I'm able to like present myself, that was a closed book for me when he rated me. You know what I mean? Like I know it's not like a big deal to the rest of the world because a lot of you guys don't know what Twitch is, but I would invite all of you by the end of this podcast to sign up for Twitch.
As a matter of fact, DJ Unforgiven, he just added your link, your Twitch link in the comments.
Okay, yeah, get on in there, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Dennis.
It's right there. Unforgiven, he did that. So shout out to him.
And also, before the show's over, and if you guys want to do it now, we got for the people that haven't seen what Boy J does, we got some clips here. I don't know if you want to toss those up real quick.
Throw one up.
Yeah,
I was only able to put one on here. So
Yeah, we'll see what that one is.
Let me tell
it's
you.
a 30-second clip.
Yeah,
so.
let's see.
I don't give a rat's ass. This is going to be the best 30 seconds of your life.
I
I sound like a prostitute. I sound like a prostitute. Best 30 seconds of your life.
Get smooth to any groove, mic check.
Yes,
I could get smooth to any groove, mic check. I could get smooth to any groove, mic check. I could get smooth to any groove, mic check. I walk around the street with the black mic check. I walk around the street with the black mic check. I walk around the street with the black mic, mic check. I walk around the street with the black tech now by the waistline, kicking out like shit. I never claimed to be the best type of rapper.
All right.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Of course.
We appreciate you, bro.
It comes down to like that's a good glimpse of what I do. That's part of my Twitch stream. That's a part of my residency that I do on Tuesdays. See, guys, there's digital venues you have to book yourself on.
Yeah.
Like I'm booked every second Monday for Boom Bap Mondays, and it's a collection of DJs that stream from like 7 a.m. to like 10 p.m.
Wow.
It's a 12-hour stream, and all we do is raid into each other, and we keep this Boom Bap Monday family going. DJs like Green Lantern, DJ Scratch Bastard,
Green Lantern, wow.
Revolution.
Actually, when
those are some of the DJs on the lineup you can catch on every Monday.
What's up, Trilogy? When
Trill, what up? Hey, hold on. Before you do that, hey, can you give me an apron?
Can I give you a what?
An apron.
I give you one of mine. Yeah, I got a few of those. I got a few of those.
Bro, I was so pissed, bro. I was booked the day you guys did his.
I was just about to say that when the Bastard
pissed,
Barbecue came into town in Chicago in Logan Square, I actually got tickets.
I was pissed, bro. I was so pissed when I found out. I found out last minute. I was booked already. I was like, fuck. I tried to get out of it, but I was like, fuck, man. It was over there in Milwaukee, right?
I think we were in Fulton Market, actually.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? I thought it was in
it was in Fulton Market.
I thought it was in Milwaukee. I'm Milwaukee.
Me and Mad Jazz, I put Mad Jeanius on that one because I've already was booked like a couple times for Scratch Bastard's Barbecue, and I explained to him like, I think it'd be great if you were to bring Mad Jazz into the fold, like because sidebar Mad Jazz was he opened up for Jazzy Jeff, and they asked me to do it, and I'm like, I don't play 45s, but Mad Jazz does.
Mm-hmm.
So Mad Jazz went in there and handled biz. And I was like trying to introduce him to that side of the scene, you know what I mean? Because he deserves all the praises as well.
I think he's so underrated here in Chicago.
Well, I mean, it's
sad.
In my opinion, it's about what he wants.
Right.
So
he's a monster.
I leave him to do whatever he wants. I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. If you ever, hey.
Yeah.
I'm waiting, Jazz.
I got you.
That I mean that in like
love,
all the love. Yeah, man. I'm waiting and I want to see it. And he has been participating in those spaces. So when I invited him to participate with me as Mad Jeanius, we did a thing, and I love linking up with George and recreating that. We have a couple juke tracks that we have to release eventually, but.
Well, you had Mad Jeanius too. That's
what I mean. Yeah,
That's what
I
he's
mean.
talking about.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's right.
As a participant in this game, I've learned that I don't want to always oversaturate the space. So I told Scratch Bastard, let's bring Mad Jazz into this so we could do something special. That way it's not just Boy Genius again. I know it would be good for my home, but I actually would be more proud to present me and my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So we did the goddamn thing. I was really proud of that set. And, we put our merch out and everyone bought a T-shirt. I was really excited.
That's dope. We just saw you in Atlanta too.
Yeah. So Atlanta to me is that's where I want to live for the rest of my life.
Really?
Yeah. I almost did it. I almost bought a house in Smyrna, and I'm like, fuck it.
Oh damn.
We'll just be here. I'll get married and have 12 kids. I moved back home.
Mm.
Me and my mother, she was going through her thing, and I helped her get through her health crisis. And I spent like a year and a half at my mom's house for the last couple of years, and I was able to finally, hey mom, you good? You all good? Dad, you good?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I went straight to Austin, and that's what I'm doing in Austin. It's just a work sabbatical. I'm trying to collect myself. I'm trying to get my mind together. I want to introduce a new schedule for me, and I want to meet new DJs in Austin. I think Austin's a great music city.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to do pretty well there, I think. So I've already done pretty well. I've been going to Austin for 10 years for South by Southwest. So I'm proud of all of the experience that I've had getting to Austin.
Right.
Chicago was a big part of that, so I can never dismiss it.
Well, we were talking outside, on our break, and it's Austin, Texas is like a mini Chicago. A lot of people, the house music scene is huge over there, especially the '90s house. Yeah. I mean, it's like here. I mean, again, Pamp. We had Pamp on the show last year? Was it last year?
Last year.
Feels, man, time's flying right now. Jesus Christ. I was like, it feels like a couple months ago. But Pamp was on the show. Pamp goes to Texas. They had Dajé out there. I mean, they're bringing these people out here. And like I said, I've been seeing a lot of these videos from Texas, and they're playing all the House of Gods, and they're playing all the jukey shit. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, man, they have a huge respect for our mixtape DJ community that has kind of led that for them. So
that's dope.
I was actually
you're welcome. No, I'm trying.
I mean, yeah.
No,
I mean, you can say that for sure, and I think they're appreciative of it. I went out to an event in Austin at this place called Coconut Club, and there's DJs in there that are like 26, 27, and they centered it around house music.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk in and I'm listening to Terry Hunter remixes and Stacey Kidd edits, and I'm like, am I at home? I'm like, where am I, man?
And these guys are 27 years old, dude.
And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Hey, there's no limit anymore. There are no walls. There's no ceiling as to who you can run into that's thorough about this space. I have a new DJ that I've been watching, and we've been friends in the past, but I've seen her just catapult into her own thing. Her name is Carly, but she goes by KT. So K.TAE. And she's already in New York. She's doing her thing on house music. She's playing vinyl. She DJs on a stream called The Lot Radio. She DJs with DJ Spinner in New York. Like, she's definitely her.
Yeah.
And I've been watching her and, saluting and celebrating along the way because I've had my interactions. And I saw that she would come to my shit, and I'm like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
You're so, just quiet in the corner. And I now learned that she was watching.
She's taking notes, bro.
And I was really appreciative because the lane that she stepped into DJing, being her vessel and her age, really inspires me to stay where I'm at and do what I'm doing and double down about what I'm doing, because it really looks like people have to see what it looks like from here on out.
Right.
We can't let nobody else dictate that no more, and that's why I'm getting up. This is why I signed up for an agency. This is why I put myself back in the fold. I've had an incredible 4 months already this year. I'm looking forward to the rest of this year.
But it all depends on your agency too.
I mean,
your agent, you. I'm not gonna say you got lucky, but I mean, you probably hunted for the perfect agency before you even hooked up with them.
Yeah, in a way, they actually found me.
Okay.
And that's actually the way I want it. You know what I mean? I didn't want to reach out to nobody. I've had many of opportunities to be a part of agencies, but I just chose not to because it just didn't fit. It didn't align with me.
Right. And that's it. That's your prerogative. I mean, you know,
that's what I mean. Everyone has their own prerogative.
Yeah.
I hate how people like kind of pin me and say, "You should be doing this. You should be doing that." In response to that, I'm gonna say you should be doing what you want me to do.
Right.
Just leave me out of it.
You know what? I don't think that they're saying this out of like malice per se.
I get it. I know that they're not. I know they want to.
They look at like I look at boys. Dude, I've been doing this for 40 years, bro. 40 years, and I still look up to you guys, bro.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I still look at you because you're everything that I always wanted to be. But I never got into that. I did battles, but nothing of your sort. Never, not even close.
Yeah, I think that some people misconstrue that as like, you know, something positive.
Right.
But I want to tell everyone watching and all my friends in the room, I take it as disrespect.
Okay.
All right. So when somebody says, "I think you should be doing this," I'll be like, "Okay, what the fuck do you want me to do about it?"
Yeah.
And again, like I said earlier, if I wanted to do something, it would already be done.
Right.
I'm doing a lot of other shit you're not paying attention to that are really breaking the mold.
Right. Well, this shit you're probably under the rug that you haven't even spoke about yet.
And that's what I mean. Like, there's just things that I'm doing that develop. And I told people 5 years ago about streaming. I'm always early to the fold. And if you find out later, then okay. I told everybody about how to market their parties using Timbuktu Tuesdays as a vessel. I showed people how to organize the DJ community around things by throwing events at the Metro. And we can bring big DJs to the city. You know what I mean? Like, we can do this. But then, like, I don't like when people tell me I should be doing something that they think I should be, because if they had my skill, my power, my talent, they would be doing these things. Right. That's what I hear.
You know, and
I won't abuse my skill and talent like you would.
And I could be wrong with what I'm about to say, but I think when it comes to Chicago, I don't think that there isn't like a DJ like. I don't think there's like a DJ that's like representing Chicago as a community of DJs. Like, you know how like other places may have like other markets may have like a DJ that would represent like Chicago. I mean, New York or LA or something like that. I don't think there is like
a specific DJ.
Exactly.
No, we lost our arena. Unfortunately, Chicago used to be an arena. Can we accept that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it used to be.
It used to be an arena.
It used to be.
It is now a YMCA.
He's factual. It's factual. It's factual.
There's no jerseys. There's a basketball hoop. There's a bench. There's a ball. As a matter of fact, if you were to come to this court, you might get wrecked by a local act.
And there's a lot of guys
out here. There's a lot of motherfuckers that are balling in this YMCA. Don't get me wrong. But will anybody outside of this YMCA know that I just got wrecked in this YMCA? No. As a matter of fact, I know how to ball. I'm from this YMCA.
Yeah.
So y'all might have a problem dealing with me. And I know how combative this space could be because it's so small. Everyone is pressed to survive. No one's allowed to live in Chicago. You're only allowed to survive. So I have to take that into consideration when you're doing business in survival mode and you have to pay your rent. And I don't like being responsible for paying somebody's rent in one night. Like, oh, you have to make $36,000 tonight and I have to do all that? The fuck out of my face. Oh. Like, I don't like the business in this, and that's kind of what turns it into a YMCA.
So I always ask our guest this question. So do you think Chicago is saturated with so many DJs?
I think everywhere is saturated with DJs, but I think Chicago specifically, what makes me upset about some of the things that happen in Chicago is you don't know how to use the city. Like, it's let's talk about it. I consider myself a Chicago pimp, so I'm going to talk about it like a hoe, like a bitch, like. This Chicago's the prettiest bitch in the world.
Right.
She's the baddest. You don't know how to use her.
Right.
Now imagine if you ever had a bad bitch. She's not a regular bitch.
Right. Yeah. You don't take her to McDonald's.
You don't take her to McDonald's. You don't take her to mom.
Yeah.
She's a bad bitch.
Yeah.
So like, she wants to be flown out.
Yeah.
She wants to be taken to dinner. She wants the photos. She wants the photo in front of the Sears Tower. She wants the photo at the Bean.
Yeah.
She wants the photo at Navy Pier. This is not for the faint of heart.
Right.
You shouldn't be a broke boy trying to deal with a bad bitch.
Yeah.
So, like, you may be nice, you may be kind, but if you can't handle the bad bitch, leave the bad bitch alone.
Right.
And she would respect you a lot more. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? She might even give you some petty pussy.
I love it, bro. I got you,
But
bro. I hear you.
I use that as a metaphor to say, like, that's what Chicago gives you. She gives you petty pussy.
Yeah.
So whenever you make a success here in Chicago, it's just, here. I need to keep you here. So I'm going to give you some petty pussy.
Right.
And I think Chicago's not being used for all of its assets. And I mean that in all the words. Like, she's got all the goods.
Yeah.
Why are you not using it? Why are you not taking her out? Why are you not showing her off?
Yeah.
And in my opinion, people miss that opportunity because they're too intimidated to use our city. And you can't just be like, I'm from Chicago, and then expect the Bulls allure to carry over into your program. Like, you can't expect the Sammy Sosa's allure to come into your program.
I don't want Sammy Sosa. He broke bats.
Yeah,
He cheated, bro.
Straight up, I was at that game.
Yeah, real shit, huh?
Literally at that game. So yeah, fuck Sammy Sosa.
That's why he's got a sax hat on. I almost got hit with that cork.
So
No, that's factual. I love the way he said that
I'm
because
just-
it's true.
It's like
true.
you don't know how to use the cities, and they just like think that Chicago's supposed to do everything for them.
So do you think it's always been like that, or do you think that Chicago lost their way at a point in time? Because I remember a point in time, like, well, I want to say late 90s throughout 2000s. Chicago was a time.
Yeah.
Chicago was a time. Nightlife was amazing out here in Chicago during that time period, like from the late 90s through the 2000s. But like
It was led by radio, and now radio is not a factor, in my opinion. Like, I don't care that you're on the radio. I don't think it's a big deal. I think back in those days, it was a big deal.
Yeah, it was.
I think I might have been one of the last DJs that made it onto radio, and everyone was like, "That's where he's supposed to be." And I was like, "Yeah," but then I'm on Kiss FM, and I'm not on local Chicago radio like B96, so I'm not being received by local Chicago people. They consider me an outsider. So it's
I
like,
hurt.
yeah, and but the thing is, when you're on Clear Channel Radio and you're on, working for agencies inside of that space, and they create opportunities for you that not one local DJ could have.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're a priority on the radio. And I don't think anybody understood why I was able to go from WGCI to Kiss FM to La Mega all in one night. I remember one night I did the 5 o'clock traffic jam for WGCI, and I did my top 8 at 8:48.
I remember that.
And then I did La Mega. They had their own concert at the Allstate Arena, and they hired me down the office to DJ live from their radio station, and I did that. And there is no award for that.
Right.
I lived that. I don't expect anybody to be like, "You're the first DJ to do this." It's like, nah, but I know that's that.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of it, because being where I'm from and having gone through the plight of what we've gone through as DJs, to be trusted by 3 different radio stations
Right.
is only because of my relationships that I was able to establish in the background, not because of my DJing. So like when they know that I'm over here doing something like that, like I'm doing something for WGCI, which is a #1 mix show at 5 o'clock for Timbuktu, and he's over in LA doing Common's birthday party. Yeah, they're gonna take me, and I appreciate all of my journey here. Like I said, it's just there's a difference in an environment where I can't consider Chicago like something I want to participate in all
Anymore.
the time. Yeah, not all the time. I could see myself being here and doing the things that I want to do, but as far as what's happening here, I don't see nobody giving me more than whatever their DJ gets paid. And if we're all limited to what that motherfucker makes, then you'll never see me.
Right.
So it's like everyone's got their own little champion. Like, I don't even want to name these motherfuckers because I don't like them at all. So they will be the determining factor as to why you won't see me in none of these places in Chicago.
Well, you know what? In some format, yeah, that sounds harsh, but I understand exactly what you're saying, because right now, everybody's chasing everybody right now. You know what I'm saying? Where they're not chasing their dreams, they're chasing everybody else's dreams. I get it.
I see.
I get you. I get you.
And I love what has happened in DJing, where there's been a spurt of people just coming into the fold and
fuck them,
providing new energy.
I'm fucking around. I got you.
It's so funny, like, to see these TikTok DJs go viral for songs that we might have been playing years ago. You know what I mean? But I actually don't son them. I'm just like, oh, you discovered blends. Hey, I'm actually really happy your counts.
Yeah.
And none of this shit is clashing. Yeah. I'm just celebrating I'm just like, guys, you got to celebrate these kids, because then you're going to scare them away, because they're actually DJing.
Yeah.
Let's not fucking forget. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I might have put, in the club with EI Nelly before.
Yeah.
And, you go on TikTok and you discovered a blend, and now you're recording and you're dancing in front of the camera. I salute you.
Yeah.
First of all, you added the next component of DJing. Now you recorded this shit. Yeah. You edited that shit. You started cropping the video, and like you zoomed in on shit.
Yeah.
Like,
cleaned up the feed and everything.
Bro, we got to shut the fuck up and celebrate these kids and the women in the young space in this DJ space, because we have to protect them, man. They're actually trying to DJ. Yeah. Why would we make fun of these people? Sure, they're a little corny and a little tacky, but
we all started somewhere.
We all started somewhere, and as a matter of fact, we have to salute their courage more than anything. They don't even they're ignorant. They don't know how mean this place could be,
Oh, shit.
So
define mean. No, wow. Define mean, bro. Yeah. Define mean. I mean, it's just been a crazy journey. I mean, I don't get me wrong, and you know what, and to kind of put on to what you just said, that's why a lot of the bigger guys leave Chicago. You understand?
I think. Well, I wouldn't summarize everyone leave Chicago.
No. I mean, but I mean I'm sorry. He's in Vegas right now with Trentino.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Trentino.
Okay, so Trent is a good friend of mine.
I mean, he's a fucking dude. That three style battle, bro, it was unbelievable.
And to be a part of the background of like helping, kind of organize that for him, like, and being his test buddy, like him showing us some shit, and we'd be like, that's whack, or try this or fix this. And, because as a community, like, I think we were so focused on Chicago winning that we were like, I don't care about this competition shit, man. I'm down to help you.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make this next step, then great.
I'm surprised he lost that.
Me?
No. I'm surprised Trentino lost that battle.
That's kind of what
That was fucking crazy.
You gotta understand, like, in my opinion, he won.
Yeah, I know. He
won the room. He won the crowd. He won the legacy, because what he put in front of the world of DJing is the creative mindset that comes from Chicago.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah.
We are in the fabric of all of this space that everyone talks about, and again, not a lot of people know how to celebrate Chicago the way they should, because you can't just be like, oh, I play house music, I'm from Chicago, and then you get all the graces. It's like, no, you have to like use the mentality that comes from Chicago, because it's unique all by itself.
Right.
And that's what we are, the contributing factors to DJing, from putting acapellas to tracks and introducing the blend and perfecting it, not just doing out of key blends like New York DJs do, which is its own thing too. Right. You know what I mean? There was a tweet I saw. I'm like, you know what I miss? I miss the off-key blends that used to come out of New York. And it's like, yeah, there was a time where people would put instrumentals or, R&B acapellas over hip-hop instrumentals. And sure, they weren't in key, but they had character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And but in Chicago, I think we know those details. So it's like, yeah, but we're not going to make it out of key.
Right.
We're going to do it in key. And, when Trentino produces his drum, he introduces his drumming and his musicality into the DJ fold. Yeah, no one's fucking with that. And
I don't think
that's a Chicago thing.
I don't think he's fucking human. I think he's an alien.
I believe that Trentino has something he has to tell everybody. Yes,
he's an alien, bro. That guy, bro, he's got 6 fingers and 10 toes, 20 toes, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That guy's just. I mean, yeah, I got you.
In church.
You got what is that? USB-C?
Yes.
All right, I got it.
Thank you. Just let it chill right there. I just want to make sure I got battery when I get out of here.
Yeah, I got a fast charger.
So
you need I got you a charger. Don't worry about it.
I just want to wrap that up by saying, like, Chicago has a good, rapport around the world.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud to be a part of that, because when people mention DJing in Chicago, outside of Chicago, I'm usually one of the first DJs they bring up. and I'm proud of that. You know, it's hard to say the same for my city. I'm sure they'll say whatever they see. You know, and I'll just shout out a few DJs that I really fuck with that deserve the shine. If you are looking to step outside and you're looking to like participate, please go find DJ M-Doc.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Please go find M-Doc. Go find Ace Spades.
Yeah,
Go find Slot A. Find out where Indulgence is DJing.
You know what's sad about that? You're saying these guys that these guys are fucking monsters.
Yeah, I mean, they have created their space in Chicago, and I'm extremely proud of them. So like, I really respect their like. I just like what they've been able to create, and they use me as a measuring stick as well. And I like that they send me their edits. I like that they're, you know, are inclusive and inviting me into their brand new creative spaces. So I've already played a few of their parties, and like I said, they know how to use me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They won't just expect me to show up and be all of what I am. It's like, no, they tell people. They're like, no, Boy Jeanius is coming this weekend. We're so excited. It's our 2-year anniversary for our party, and, you know, we wanted to give you guys a treat. And it's like, damn, I'm the treat.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I just came here to fuck shit up. I don't know if you knew that, because like, I'm here to like deal in moments. I'm here to create a moment for you.
You know, Envy's in the chat. Shouts out to Envy. You know, he's in AZ right now. But dude, I mean, you know, he actually
He just commented. He commented a while back in the live stream because Boy Jeanius was talking about, you know, him able to, you know, do what he wants to do, and then Envy said that if I did it, it's a problem. Obviously, it's a difference between.
Well,
Envy.
you know, that's what's so funny. I love you, Envy, but yeah, man, I'm me and you're you, big guy.
That's what I was just saying.
yes,
And, you know,
get him, boy, get him.
I just can't.
What I said.
It's funny. It's just one of those things where a lot of people do that. Because somebody recently in Houston that I think I might have some static with was like, we're in the same boat. I'm like, no, the fuck we're not. I'm sorry if I allowed you to think that. You know, I was just kind of hanging out with you.
Yeah.
And participating in the space because I just want to grow with you. I didn't activate none of the things I wanted. I accepted everything you had to offer.
Yeah.
I didn't cause no friction or nothing.
Okay.
So that made you think that I'm in the same boat as you?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry. No, you can have all that. As a matter of fact, I don't need none of this shit.
Yeah.
And you will see me around.
Yeah.
I'm still going to come and support you, and I'm going to show love. But don't ever think that we're in the same fucking boat. Like,
Everybody's different.
I don't even have a boat. I live in the sky, in a cloud. I have the overground. Like, I don't deal with the ground.
Yeah.
I believe in what I'm doing. So it may seem like I'm a little like spacey when I talk about it, but it's like, no, I'm totally very much here. And I see what's happening, and I don't want to disturb anybody with what I know.
Right.
I don't want to.
Well, if you guys rewind to the very beginning, he just threw a lot of cookies to you guys. So trust me. I mean, dude, just like it's mind blowing the way you're explaining everything, because this is what we've been talking about on the show. I mean, you know what I'm saying? To expand yourself. I mean, in order for you to do that, you got to step outside of the box. You got to step outside of the box, turn around and look at the big picture.
Yeah, you got to zoom out.
Where we're gonna go.
You gotta zoom out.
Absolutely. And zoom out and look at everything and look at your timeline and see it's like a waveform, bro. And where am I going to be here? What do I want to do? You
How
know
do
what I'm saying?
Can I keep up with the chat over here?
Yeah. I was gonna go through it real quick.
Okay.
You want the iPad?
No, I'm good.
No.
Oh, you have 22. He has good vision.
I do not have good vision. I have big eyelashes, so I kind of have to do this.
No. Phenom's a blind motherfucker. Let me
my
tell you
God.
something, bro.
So
I ain't never seen a Serato playlist in pose like that, bro. I swear to God, I only saw 2 lines. That's how I posed it was.
There's a few people in the live stream. DJ Eli, he said that he just tuning in.
Oh, shout to Eli.
Yeah.
Yo, let me get a cigar, big dog, please.
Oh, I got one right here. I got you.
Oh yeah, when he came out of the show, he gave us some
he was
guys. There are some people who have some questions, but we're gonna have you answer them towards the end of the show. Which are interesting questions.
I think we covered the booking, right? Mm-hmm. That's an important thing. Please go back and watch that segment.
For sure.
I really want you guys to understand that. And if you don't understand that, I give you the opportunity to hit me up, and I will further explain it and design it for you personally. Please.
He answers his phone too, ladies and gentlemen. He answers his phone. Thank you, bro. I
just
appreciate it.
well, let's talk
I
about
appreciate
that, because a lot of people don't know I have a phone number now. I haven't had a phone number since 2018, and I haven't been as accessible. And if you have lost contact with me, my apologies. It was on purpose, and I didn't want to be in communication with anybody. And I think that's fair because I give a lot.
Right.
I think a lot of people siphon my energy. I'm empathetic. I can be available, and I will say yes to you.
Yeah.
So as a protection for me, through my therapy, I've understood that I have to establish boundaries.
Right. That's everybody. It's you.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. You know, so it kind of cost me a lot of my time, and as a 37-year-old man, having to understand I have to take care of myself alongside of everyone else.
Damn, I'm older than you.
You're 37, bro.
I'm 38.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah,
38.
I'm 37. I just
Calm
got
down.
here, man. I just
Calm
got
down.
here in February. So I'm just saying my apologies if you feel like I might have not been in communication with you. I have ejected.
Yeah.
And I just got a new phone number because of the the troubles that are going on in my mom's house. So it's like I have to be on tap. So my brother got me a line. And now I'm on his phone bill. So if you see his name pop up,
Just answer.
that's because he bought me some shit.
Just answer.
I don't want a phone number.
But you know what, man? You know, but to who? Just like people telling you where you should be and what you should be doing. That's all hearsay from somebody else. You don't know my life.
I
and
call
you're
that
living my life.
projection. It's
Right,
okay.
correct.
Yeah.
Which I get. And, you know, sometimes you have to detach yourself from A and B in order to get to C.
That's true.
I get it.
I'm all the way to M now. So I've gotten pretty far in my logic, and I don't mean to be disruptive. I'm not a problematic person. You may think that I may be, but like I speak up about things that happen. And
So why do you think that is? Because that is a
He's misunderstood.
that was a topic that most
Okay.
people think that they most people think you're misunderstood. But
I would-
why do you think that is?
because I don't care to tell people everything. Maybe you guys are trying to fill in the hole of information that doesn't exist for you guys to know. Like, I'm not so much of a public person. You don't know shit about my life. I don't post my girlfriend. I don't
Very
post, You know, I don't.
Do you have one? No, I'm joking.
I mean,
I'm fucking around.
I do not have a girlfriend.
And that's why he's got time for practice.
Oh,
And-
it's mad business.
I'm just fucking
Yeah,
around.
no,
I'm just teasing.
I don't offer those things because they're not. I don't consider them valuable for you guys to know.
Right.
You
No, I know.
They're
I'm
good for
just
me to know.
teasing. I'm just fucking
No,
around.
but there are people that feel that way, and I'm glad you bring that up because I want to answer them too. You know, and nosy as fuck. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That's
Like,
why I'm like, get out
Hey,
this
it's a
man.
Chicago thing.
I'm like, get out this man business.
No,
No,
it's
I'm
all
fucking
good.
around, bro. I'm fucking around. I got it, bro.
I've actually, having gone to therapy about things that I have to kind of
Focus.
just kind of separate.
Yeah.
I had to understand that Ruben is very much here right now,
Yeah.
and Boy Jeanius is on his way out.
Mm-hmm.
So, being Boy Jeanius, I have like this hip hop stance.
Yeah.
You know, like you really can't fuck with me type shit. And I'm unlearning that stance so I can just get into like a relaxed stance,
Yeah.
you know, and just be Ruben.
Yeah.
I can be Boy Jeanius and still be Ruben.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to do that before.
Mm-hmm.
I had to like be that person all the time, and
Hold that persona. I got you.
And it protected my business, it protected my family, it protected
Protecting
my
your
girlfriend,
name?
it protected my relationship. But then when people want to be visible in that space, I can't really put you in front of those things because there are predators all over the world.
Man, I just talking about that last
So
night
it's
too.
like I can't show you my soft side because
Right.
I travel the world and people might see me at a train in London or whatever and might think I'm fucking soft.
Yeah.
I can't risk that. So I'm sorry. You will never see that part of my life.
I get
You know
it.
what I mean?
I
Like,
get it. I
You
get
can't
it.
see me soft. You can't see me vulnerable because I travel and I might travel alone.
Yeah.
And I'm concerned for my safety in that aspect. I would hate for anyone to think they can fucking try me because they will find out
Yeah.
that I don't play when it comes to that shit. I'm not a fighter,
Yeah.
Al.
No, I've never seen
I
you
don't
fight.
fight. I'll grab the fucking nearest chair
Yeah.
and beat the shit out of you with it until you stop moving. I'm not gonna fight fair. We don't box, motherfucker. This isn't a ring. I'm grabbing whatever the fuck around me to get you off of me. So I don't even think about that shit. So, but I do know that I don't offer that part of me. And so far in 23 years of me doing this, no one's ever fucking tested me.
It's smart that you're doing that.
So I do understand you have to give a part of yourself, but I think people misconstrue with oversharing with being authentic.
Yeah.
Like if you are an oversharer, that doesn't mean you're authentic.
Right.
Like some people try to justify their, decisions. Well, that's how I felt at the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you could have conditioned that a little better.
Right.
So like oversharing does not mean you're authentic.
No, you're absolutely correct. And I was just actually talking to two people about that because they're in a relationship. And they were like, we don't want to put it on Facebook. We don't want nobody to know because, again, there's predators out there.
And that's the thing. Like, if I'm ever in a relationship, I don't put my personal life on social media. It's social media for a reason, to socialize. But if my personal life, I don't need to have that out in social media.
But I get that's why a lot of people misconstrue him because they think he's a fucking asshole or he does this.
Hey, Al, that's also very true. I can be a fucking asshole, especially when you approach me wrong.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't know how to talk to somebody.
The first 6 months of season 1, we were trying to decipher the person to your right because everyone thought that he was an asshole. I
don't think Al's an asshole. I think Al is passionate.
Yeah. Just like you are.
Yes.
Just like you are. And that's why people fucking turn around and call us an asshole. Well, if you're going to be called an asshole, like I said, people were going to walk up to the boy Jay when he was in the middle of like they did the fucking in the battle.
The DJ battle.
And this guy, literally seeing this guy up on the stage battling, nobody's dancing. He got 5 judges sitting on the side. This guy walks up to the DJ and asks him for a request during a fucking battle.
Yeah,
who does that shit?
That's actually the marketing component. That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful. Like, everyone has a big responsibility throwing events together because I would hate for you to come to my party and not know what's going on.
Yeah, because then you're gonna get the asshole side.
Yeah, and ultimately, like, I've invented things like $100 request stickers, which, by the way, I forgot to bring.
I was gonna say, like, where's that sticker? Because I want one.
That and 45.
Well, my 45s are $100 on my website, so go ahead and cop that.
I got
Thank you so much.
So, good thing you brought that up. The $100 request. Why? Basically.
Ooh, love that.
Why?
Real quick, I am such a fan of all of the DJs around the world. I did that for y'all. Again, leading back to the idea of being booked and being hired. When you're hired, you're in environments that don't really protect you. When I'm booked, I'm always protected. Not one of these people can fucking come to me. But when you're hired, you're not protected. You have to deal with Stacy. You have to deal with people coming up to you and telling you shit. So at the very least, I invented this sticker so that you can put it on your laptop. And if you can, consider me in your DJ booth, standing there with my arms crossed, that's what that sticker does. So if you read it and you see it, and people are simple like ants. You draw a line around an ant and they're going to stay there.
Yeah.
So, like, people are really that simple. I designed it after an exit sign. That's why it's red and white.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see that, you should make that association pretty quickly. And if you get closer and you read it, you should walk the fuck away.
You know what's funny? There's a lot of laptops that still have that sticker.
I know. I sold 320 of them around the planet.
Wow.
So, like, I have, it was fun for me to go to the fucking post office and be like, this one's going to Germany. This one's going to Australia. This one's going to Austin. This one's going to Canada. This one's going to Tokyo. And I'm like, yeah, man, because you guys need to you don't have to enforce it. Let me tell you how that sticker works. Like, you have it on your laptop, right?
Yep.
You come up to me and then, hey, I want to hear Hannah Montana. Okay, cool. And you could be like, well, I'm not doing that tonight. I'm not taking any requests. But if you wanted to,
they can point at the laptop.
Yeah. And then they're going to be like, what the fuck? I'm not paying that. And then they could get upset. The other way you could do this, you could accept their offer. Say they do come to you, and maybe it's an easy play, and you judging Brad here, who came here from his law school, and he's like, I want to hear Lady Gaga. And it's like, all right, Brad, I know you don't want to hear Lady Gaga, man, but I'm going to play this Lady Gaga. But it's actually $100, bro. Oh, that's okay. Here you go, sir. And then you take that money, and now you're in a contract.
Yeah.
What I would do to Brad, I'd be like, Brad, come on over here on this side of the DJ booth. We're going to listen to the song in its entirety, and I'm going to tell everybody why we're listening to this song. So if you don't mind, stand right here. So cool. Hey, Brad.
I love this guy, bro.
Brad, hang out right here, my dog. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand we're all having a good time, but Brad over here wants to hear Lady Gaga. And, hey, Brad, guess what? We're going to listen to the whole track. And then I got this dope ass remix I think you're gonna love. So we're gonna stay here for a little bit, and then I might play the instrumental. And if you're down, let's play the acapella. Oh, Brad, you don't really love this song, do you? Why are you leaving, Brad? Come on back over here, dog. You paid for this experience, my G.
You paid $100.
You paid $100 for this, dog. But you know what? Honestly, I say that to go back to the booking and you're hired. I wanted to add that to the price point. So like, if somebody wants to DJ in this room, well, you might have to pay for that as an outsider. And you want to take a moment from me. You know how much those moments, and they hired me to create these moments in here. So like, if you want 2 minutes in this room, just like that $35 bottle of Hennessy is now $250. I get to hike the price of this thing. You know what? What you're asking for actually is not on the menu.
Right. So it's a specialty.
It's a specialty. So now I'm creating a special thing for you. So I'm charging you $100 for the moment. I got hired to do the moments, but now you want to take over that. So I'm going to charge you for that. Mm-hmm. You want to do the moment? All right, man. You got it.
Now this is a special moment. It just jumped up $200.
Hey, and this actually started in Atlanta, man. Me and my friend Mike Terror were on tour, and we did this event in Atlanta, and we kind of like rented out the spot to throw our event, and then they kind of opened up the space to the public after that, and they asked if I wanted to DJ, and I'm like, yeah, I'm down. But because we were all Chicago artists there, I thought it was so important that we just play all of our music here to kind of showcase the space. Like, I don't really give a fuck about servicing Atlanta's crowd at that moment, you know? Mm-hmm. So as I'm getting situated throughout the whole night, we're like getting shit talked to by the staff. Like, as we're setting up our stuff and going through our show, and these Chicago motherfuckers, you know, and I'm just kind of like listening to their tone, and I'm like, they really don't. Are they fucking with us or are they not? Or are they being, you know, just how they talk down here, you know? I'm like, I don't know. So I was like, whatever. It got to the point where I was DJing, and I was like, no, I'm on the mic, and I'm like, hey, guys, we're only listening to Chicago music. I'm playing a whole bunch of Chicago artists. It's Chicago evening. We rented out this place. The only reason the staff's here is because we rented out this place, so we're going to rock this bitch like this. It was overwhelming at one point because their crowd came in. And they're like, man, we want to hear Gucci, we want to hear Jeezy, we want to hear this, we want to hear. I'm like, we're not playing none of that shit. Not tonight, sorry. It's $100 a request. This fucking dude came from the back and was like, yo, we want to hear this. And all of a sudden, there's $800 on my DJ setup.
Damn.
And I'm like, cool, we are partying tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Atlanta, what the fuck is up?
Hey, money talk bullshit. We just flipped this switch.
I was like, hey, let's get busy. You know, like,
you could have, you could have played any fucking, you know, crucial or not crucial, but some common.
It didn't even matter at that point. I was awake.
Yeah, hell yeah. $800 later, you're good.
Yeah, and I was like, well, now I got to tell you the real story. That was a blessing because we just lost so much money.
Yeah.
And I was able to cover the ground. So I was
nice.
I was like, yo.
God works in mysterious ways, brother.
That's crazy.
That was nuts.
That was dope.
That's crazy.
But you flipped it, man. You got extra pay out of it. So
and then, I started testing that at different cities. I would just get on the mic and just be an asshole right off the top and be like, what's up, I'm Boy Jeanius from Chicago, and don't you think you're gonna get what you want? You're gonna get what you need. And
that's dope.
It's $100 a request tonight. And they're all like, what? And also what people don't know is in that scenario, let's say I make $300. I'll take 100 and I'll put 2 on the fucking bar, and now that's the tips for the bar. Like, it's not my money; it's our money.
Yeah, we work as a team here.
Yeah.
I like
and if you do get it, you know, and it's like less than that, I would just say keep it. Mm-hmm. Just keep that shit. You worked hard for that thing too, you know. And I want to just be able to protect DJs moving forward. Even if I'm not in the room, I want them to have the strength mentally to be able to understand that there's a new terrain and you don't have to be bullied in none of these places. Right. You can determine these things as long as you communicate properly.
See, he's not an asshole. I told you. Fuck, man. Believe when I say it, man. Oh my goodness. Damn, bro. But you know what it is? It's people are soft nowadays. That ass. They're soft nowadays.
It's okay.
If you have to talk to them, you have to whisper. And you have to tell them that everything's gonna be okay, and you gotta pat them on their back and slap them on their ass and set them on their way. It's not like that, and that's how this fucking. And if you're gonna call me an asshole, I'm an asshole because I told you that it's not gonna work.
I think people don't understand that they are responsible for people's public lynching when they speak on people's personas that they don't know. Like, I think people should really be careful about shit that they don't know. And because someone like me, you might see me, I'll pull up on you, I'll do my own research on you, but I don't have the time to do that bullshit no more. So I don't really care all that often, but I do know you could publicly lynch somebody just because you want to be a chismoso or chismosa, or you're bored with your fucking life, and I don't know, your wife doesn't excite you, your husband doesn't excite you, and now you're over here talking on the internet about Megan and Klay Thompson. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. Like,
dude, let me tell you something. If for some reason I saw Boy J pull up and for some reason we didn't know each other, and I'd be shit bricks. I mean, I'd be like, oh fuck, dude.
Hey, look, I have a demeanor. You know, I do understand that. But I don't use it. That's why I don't walk into rooms, man. Okay? I'd save everybody.
Yeah. I got you. I hear you.
I think one more thing I wanted to cover is like the streaming component and as to why people don't still stream, and maybe they haven't even started, and now they all of a sudden want to start streaming, and they might see the value of this, but it's like, you're not late. You're just not ready. And I want you to start somewhere where it comes to like, you would think that you turn on the streaming component, and then just because we're all making money off of it, that you think you would make money off of it too. It's like, no, you have to create something of value first. Mm-hmm. And let's talk about you, Al. I want to design something for you right here.
Okay.
I know you for your freestyle, your house. I see Tim Spin and Shomer on Facebook murdering.
Yeah.
I consider you in that class, Al.
Thank you.
So with the opportunity that Tim has been able to create for himself, just turning on the camera and just doing what the fuck he does.
Yeah.
You know, being funny, being whimsical, and just like providing a service for the people. There is no ego in that space. Mm-hmm. I love it. Yeah. It inspires me to remind myself that it's really that simple.
Yeah.
You know? So when you create a space on the internet and you're DJing on it, it's really about creating the value. I think there's a valuable point if you were to put your freestyle edits, you know, maybe once a week. Mm-hmm. Book yourself once a week on Facebook and on TikTok. You know, you can use Restream to like spread it across. So, with that alone, you've already gone this far.
Yeah,
that's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
So, if you were to have, you know, a stage for you to DJ on and present your product, you will be able to go a lot further than most people because there isn't that product that we offer.
Yeah.
So I would recommend you do at least, you know, a 2-hour stream on Twitch, a 2-hour TikTok stream alongside of that, you know, and then monetize that in the background for yourself and stay consistent. And that's the way you're going to make money on social media, you know, streaming on Twitch. There is no money on Instagram. And if you are making money on Instagram, please tell me how. I get paid once a month on Twitch. Mm-hmm. And it's accumulation of all the subscribers and the bits that I get. And then outside of my Twitch stream, I have my Cash App presence. And then I have my Venmo presence.
Yeah,
so like people hit me up from there. And I'll get like 20, you know, $20 a stream from somebody. I'll get like $30 on Venmo. And then my day, you know, if I made like $75 or $150 on Twitch that day for 2 hours, I can add that to my, you know, my network that day. So right. Now I got it $50 on Venmo, $30 on Cash App, and then like $175 on Twitch.
Damn.
And now I have that for a day. 2 hours. That to me determines the DJ set that I'm offering. So like it makes it worth it to me.
You know, sorry to cut you off, but you just fucking reminded me. Because I did go on to TikTok for a while, and when I set it all up, I was on TikTok for like less than a month, and then I got busy. But I got $375 sitting in TikTok right now that I completely forgot about.
My friend, yes, it's actually the hardest money to make on TikTok. So yeah, I think we just have to. I want to announce you're not busy. Nobody's busy. You're all distracted.
Yeah.
Okay? There's so much time you could create for yourself. So many things you can shut off. So many times you don't have to doom scroll. You know, get your family in order and create this fucking moment for yourself so that you can do what I'm asking you to do.
Yeah.
And I promise you, if you were to create that space for yourself and you make everyone aware that you can't be, in my space once I create it, I think you will find that money there, man. Like, I really do believe that that's the point. Like, I'd much rather you work from home.
Yeah.
Let's say you DJ 3 times from home on the weekend, bro, and you make that much money.
Yeah.
It's going to be really hard to justify.
Yeah, going out. Absolutely, man. Spending money going out, fucking having to deal with traffic, fucking drunk
Shit,
people.
I might not even need a fucking license after that.
Wow.
That's kind of what it comes down to. Like, you start not paying for shit.
Fucking, you got chonies with kiss marks all over it. All let's do it, dude. Hey, bro. Hey, it's a marketing attempt, right? Hey, go watch the guy in the boxers, bro. DJ, he's dope as fuck, bro. The boxer DJ.
Refresh this.
So, yeah, let me refresh it real quick. I was gonna say about your you as a producer. Like, I know you produced a lot of tracks throughout your career. There's some of the tracks I have in my Serato that I like. For instance, your Beyonce at the time.
Oh, dope! Thank you.
Your Drake's Take Care.
Which one is that one? Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Yep. And then also I see I listen, and then the one thing you recently did a couple years ago, Tyler's Water, the bachata remix.
Oh yes, thank you.
That's dope too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been producing my whole life, man. I just don't share. This is so funny. Like, when I started putting out my edits, I think that was more important than the actual edit itself. My DJ community was like, did you post that online? And I'm like, yeah, I think that. Aren't you guys doing the same thing? I think that's what you guys are doing. I feel like I have to participate.
Right.
So I'm going to do that. And, some of my friends are amazing DJs. And I'm like, you posted that online? Like, why the fuck wouldn't you just keep that in your arsenal? That's the difference maker. That's why if you have this edit and only you can play it, that separates you.
Yeah. Right. Those 3 tracks I like. Those you did in the past.
It's another nugget, ladies and gentlemen. Another fucking nugget. There you go.
Keep your edits, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? You don't have to sell this. You don't have to make money off of this. You don't have to create a DJ pack and feel like you gotta like give to the community. No. The way you give to the community is you play that shit and we all see you play that shit. That's how you give to the community. And then if somebody's like, yo, I want that edit, you know what you can do? Not respond. You can be like, thanks. Or, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I bet you do want this edit.
Yeah, I remember, was it last year when during the Cicero House Fest, and I played my Day and Night Percolator mashup edit? Like, a lot of people
liked it. Yeah,
people liked it. People wanted it. I'm like,
Yeah, but you can't. Let me get my phone back. You can't give that to people because it's really...
It's yours.
It's yours, man. And
Right.
that's actually I'm cool with the culture of sharing.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, like, let's use you as an example, Alex. T-Kid is DJing at I don't know, let's just use Radio Star. And he's playing my edit. And so many people walked up to him and were like, oh my God, you just made my night. I had the most amazing night in the world. And then they leave and they think you did that.
right.
You might have. They don't know the difference. But the problem here is they will come back to see you. And then you won't be able to reproduce that. And then it's like, that's why you shouldn't share things like that, because you would create a false narrative about yourself.
Well, most people, I don't know. Most people want to be in the moment, but also at the same time, like, they also have the fear of FOMO, like fear of missing out.
Yeah, but when you're in the moment and somebody's, you're playing somebody's edit and you created that moment for them.
Yeah.
It's almost your responsibility, because it's almost embarrassing. It's like, oh yeah, that's not my edit. That's Spider Tech's edit. And it's like, it's almost embarrassing. Like, oh, it's not really me that's doing that, but yeah, I get it.
But let's ask a question here. I mean, you got the likes after the fact, or somebody said that, whatever the fact.
Dude, real quick, Trilogy just commented. He's like, "Nah, send me those edits."
Yeah, he said, "Stop bullshit. Send me those edits for sure." But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, boy, I look at you like dude, fucking edit, bro. This is all live shit. So there's no way I could recreate this if I wanted to, or if I remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm nice.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm nice, Al. I will hook my friends up.
I know
I want them to be the difference makers in rooms that I'm not in. So that's kind of what helped me be present in a lot more rooms, because I kind of lost the want to be in front of people after being on stream. Now imagine this. I have a crowd of like 110 people on my stream, and 110 of them are 100% locked in.
Yeah.
I would hate to go in front of a promoter's venue that has 600 people and only 2% give a fuck about what's going on. The value of the streamer is too important to me. If you're outside, I don't think you're that important. Sorry. I think you're distracted. You're there to get pussy. You're there to get dick. You're not there to listen to some music. Like, you're there for the drink specials. You're there for the food. You're there for the birthday party. You're there for your friend.
That's now.
And the request.
I agree. That's now.
And the
back
Bad
then,
Bunny request.
I agree, because back then, like I said, back then, going to the clubs back in the early 2000s was a time.
Yeah.
This is when Young Jock's It's Going Down was a hit, and people were in the club to actually dance and have a good time. They're not on their phone now. Looking down on their phone and getting a table for bottle service and
the
stuff.
$400
like that.
bottle of Patron that you just bought is for fucking Photoshop. That's it. Photo shoot. That's it.
Someone on a guest that we had on the show in the past saying,
Gino, what up, bro?
A guest that was on the show in the past said that there isn't a dance floor anymore at clubs. There's hardly any dance floor. There's more tables than anything, because they're trying to sell a bottle to get that. They're trying to maximize the dollar that they could get into that place by selling a bottle or selling a reservation for a table.
It's such a prehistoric model. I can't wait for everyone to understand, like, there's things going down in clubs right now that my friends are participating in, and I can't protect them, and it upsets me. Because
can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, because it's public information now. MDoc was working at this place called Icon, and apparently Icon has a reputation for disrespecting their DJs and threatening them in the background about not getting paid when they're asking to get paid. So when my friend Kat Shera put it up online and found out that, we all found out that Icon is doing bad business, and then when it got close to home to me, my homie MDoc, and MDoc has come from my cloth.
Yeah.
So I showed him how to handle these scenarios. So when he goes online and uses his platform to publicly bring something to the forefront that isn't DJing, it's about the bad business in DJing, I know there's a big problem, because if you're fucking over MDoc.
Yeah. He's dope too.
I don't know MDoc to be on no bullshit, no shady shit. I think he does everything he says he's going to do. He shows up and he handles the goddamn job. So, like, if you can't pay MDoc, I think you fucked up. Like, you fucked up bringing this, and now that MDoc's charged, he's an Aquarius just like me. I don't think you should play with us. You should go play with fire. Fire has, levels. You can get 1st degree burn, 2nd degree burn, 3rd degree burn. Fucking with an Aquarius, there's no limit to how much you're gonna get burned. There's no measuring stickers. We're gonna go as hard as we need to go. And MDoc turned in a light version of that because he's still professional. And that inspired me, because I'm like, oh, you can do it like that without burning the whole fucking place down. Got it, So there's just business that's out here that I can't protect people from, and there's businesses out here that don't really know the value of their space, so they just manipulate, gaslight, and they take.
They're there for their paycheck. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, and again, Chicago's in survival mode. If it takes you 3 weeks to pay somebody $300, just get out of business. Go get a job.
Damn.
Go get a job. Send everybody home. Go get a job. Let everybody go get a new job, and stop holding these people hostage. I shouldn't be responsible for paying your rent in one night. Like, you should spread that out across your month. And I don't understand what's happening. I really don't, because there's money being made all over the place. And if you have to pay rent, and if you are in survival mode, well, then guess what? You can't afford a DJ. You can't afford entertainment. You have to do something else.
Oh.
because it costs money to do these things, and it actually,
I've said that too. It costs money. You have to spend money to make money.
and it hurts us when we spend money and you're not, and you guys are reaping the benefit off of our marketing aspects. So I hired my graphic designer, and he made a flyer with your address on it. We were nice enough to put your logo on the flyer.
The fuck?
You know, like we were kind enough to do that because we're working in background with you. We're working in tandem with you. So please don't take that lightly. It's not no regular shit. If I were to do an event and you didn't pay for that, guess what would be on the flyer? Just the address.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need your venue. That's kind of what people fucking lose out in 2026. Like, I could just turn on my cameras.
Yep.
I'll stream from my mom's crib.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring all my friends there.
Facts.
And we'll drink for free and smoke for free.
And guess what? Nobody's going anywhere. Nobody's spending no money.
No. And
That's it.
let's bring that back to the fold because Jazzy Jeff hasn't stepped outside at all, really.
Yeah.
He does his, popular events. But my man is streaming every Friday from home. And he generates like 600 viewers on TikTok. He's got 1,000 people on YouTube, another like 500 people on Twitch. Why isn't he the model? For the age group of DJs that are out here complaining about the young DJs doing shit. It's like, why aren't y'all doing what Jazzy Jeff is doing?
That's my hero, bro.
Yeah, and that's why I would invite you, man. Get up there and, put that shit up for 2 hours and, turn it, freestyle classics. Whatever the fuck you want to call it. But understand that if you were to call it freestyle classics, I better not hear no fucking Waka Flocka.
Come on, man. You're taking all the fun. How about Bad Bunny? Can I put some Bad Bunny over some Cynthia?
I better not hear no fucking Bad Bunny over Cynthia.
That'd be dope, bro. That'd be dope. Come on.
But
123 BPM?
But hey, if you were to do that outside of your shit, I don't know, man. You might be putting worlds together that we don't know.
Yeah.
And to bring it back to the fold about my production, like that's kind of the root of it. It's based in, culture. So like when I put Fuji La into a cumbia, I know I'm dealing with a Haitian community, a hip hop community, and a Latin community that's rooted in Tejano cumbia.
Yeah.
So when I put that together, I do know the dangers in putting black crowds and brown crowds together. Yeah. A lot of businesses don't want that. A lot of brown people don't want that. A lot of black people don't want that. White people definitely don't want that. So I know how problematic some of my things have been.
Yeah.
When I put Tyler on a bachata edit, we're bringing Ghana to the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
That's not a conversation. People don't go there from those places to hang out.
Right.
But when I do that, it happens. When my friend puts Justin Timberlake, What Goes Around Comes Around, over a compa beat.
Wow.
And that's Haiti, right?
Yeah.
It's Haitian. So
Haitian.
like when you put that over that, you're playing with worlds. So I would love to see that.
Yeah.
But I would just like for you to stay in your lane with something that you do offer to the public. So
Right.
maybe you do find a dope ass Bad Bunny track and then you put it over Stevie B, Spring Love, and all of a sudden we have a new dope ass. Because bro, that's Puerto Rican as fuck.
Yeah.
Putting freestyle with it's not out of the box.
Yeah, no. Not here in Chicago either.
No, and that's, you're on to something there. You get what I'm saying? It's like you're
Shh.
no, well, for all you
That's an
bum
idea
ass
that I had.
DJs that are out here looking for an idea to do, there's a lane here for all of us. Is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Like I would have never thought to put Bad Bunny over a freestyle track. I know we said it in passing, but the more I say it, and I think everybody's starting to see the correlation. It's like it's very much accepted.
Alicia just commented. She said, "Cumbia la la." I follow him on Spotify. His singles are dope as well, and well done. And I don't get tired listening to his music. He makes you dance and get in good mood for real. Congratulations, Ruben. You are very talented.
Who's Ruben?
Yo, thank you, Alicia. And
I was fucking with Clarence. He kept calling you Ruben. I was like, you can't do that, bro. Nobody. And it's like envy when you say Ramon. Everybody's who's Ramon? Ramon. Steve.
let's talk to Steve real quick.
So wait, hold on. Before we even get into that, I did post something in the comments that if anyone had any questions for Boy Jeanius, drop them in the comments. I already have some loaded on here. So
let's add him to the bottom of that. And we'll definitely get to all the questions.
I did. So when we get to the question portion, then we'll go through that. I wanted to talk about. I remember, and I was there for this event. This was years ago. I don't know if you should remember this. You hosted you threw the event. It was at what is it called? It was called at the time Nicky's.
Okay.
You did.
Oh wow! Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah. Bring out the crystal
Right,
ball.
right.
God
did
damn,
Nicky's.
bro. Throwback.
You did the Selena event over there. Over at
I don't know if it was at Nicky's. It was at Untitled.
Yes.
Is that Untitled or is it?
Yeah, I did Selena party at Untitled on April 16th on Easter Sunday.
It was a long time ago though. It was
This was probably like 2017, 2018.
It was around there, yeah. I thought it was at Nicky's, but
What about it?
No, I remember that you did that event. I went to it. It was me and a couple of friends from my job at the time because she loved Selena, and I think when you did that when you did that event, I've heard. Well, I was in the crowd, and I remember like they were saying like, why don't he play anything else? Why don't he play anything else? I'm like, it's his
Read
event.
the fucking flyer.
Right.
Did you read the fucking flyer?
I'm like, it's his event. And do they know that it's pretty much like a tribute event?
It's like
You
that
know-
fucking house night that the girls they want to hear with hip hop. My girls want to hear Beyonce, and the guy's like, "Do you see the flyer? House night."
And I remember.
Don't do Peter.
And I
Peter.
remember there's like a group of girls. I think they were there for a party or something like that. And I remember they were just like upset, like they were just like playing cumbia and Selena on that. I'm like, dude, do you not read the room or read the flyer?
But he said that earlier. I'm not going to switch it up just because you wanted to.
I get that.
And if I do, it's going to cost you a lot of money.
I know. But do you get that type of do you walk into a room and they say like, we know what you're trying to do, but can you able to cater to the crowd or shit like that? Or
Yeah, but I have all those conversations before I walk in the room.
okay.
I would not be bamboozled like that. I would hate to bamboozle my crowd. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. Now, let's say the room doesn't turn out the way I want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I will fold. I will do what's best for the evening, do what
Okay.
needs to be done, and I will still sprinkle everything in there accordingly because I'm a professional DJ. But if you say it is, overwhelming like that night was, no, I'm sorry.
It was a
baby.
good event. I had fun. Shit.
My bad, lady. You came to the wrong spot.
I had a
Might
good
want to
time.
go down the block.
You stupid.
Yeah, go over there somewhere. Or, yell at your friend that brought you here because she clearly wanted to hear Selena all night, but she didn't know that you didn't want to hear Selena all night.
It was good.
Oh,
by
she
the
didn't
way-
tell you where you're at? My
Yeah,
bad.
no. And by the way, I'm very, very potent when it comes to Selena. From all of her like videos and all of her live concerts and all of her renditions of all of everyone's favorite songs, and I throw many parties surrounded around Selena because she's a huge idol of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that I respect. She would have to fight her dad to perform songs in English, and I really respected her for that. She would perform like, what's the name of that song?
It was a slow song. She did
No,
it-
she would sing English songs. So she would sing like a Jody Watley song, and she would argue in the back and be like, "I'm not going out there unless I can perform my Jody Watley song."
That's dope.
And the band would lead with that, and they would all obviously get into the cumbia tejano shit after that. But she would make it a point. No, I'm doing this.
Yeah.
That's how I feel, because being Latin in hip hop and R&B, I mostly play for black crowds and like hip hop crowds and Asian and crowds. I don't ever find myself in front of like a Mexican crowd or brown crowd.
Really?
And if you do, they come into our spaces.
Oh.
So like I respect that, because I never had to lead with first Latin DJ doing this. Like, that's not a stat. I'm sorry if you're doing that. Don't do that, because that's not a stat. What you do is you pigeonhole us all down when you just single yourself out as the first person to do something as from a culture. I'm just Boy Jeanius, and everyone finds out later that I'm Latin. And the surprising fact, when I'm over here playing compa or like Afrobeat, and those people are asking me, how do I know this music? I have to remind them, you're actually in my culture first. You're in DJing.
I think what it is, and Al jokes about this all the time. I think because when they hear of a Boy Jeanius, they hear of a hip hop DJ.
Which is fair. You can do that.
But
You can make that association.
They don't know that Boy Jeanius did the homework. They don't know that Boy Jeanius studied the craft and stuff like that.
When I hear,
hello,
oh, sorry. Okay.
they see that Boy Jeanius is a hip hop DJ first, and they don't see anything else after that. You know, and Al jokes about this all the time about like how I could play Latin till the wheel falls off during my DJ sets, because, you know, I could play cumbia, I could play tracks that people don't remember in a long time, or reggaeton, the same thing, and corridos and all that stuff, and
he's going regional type shit, bro.
Yeah, and
like shit that we don't even play. I'm half Mexican,
which is necessary, because if your perspective doesn't exist, just like how my perspective should exist for an Afrobeat space. I just got invited to be an official artist for South by Southwest. So when I was in South by, they asked me to do an Afrobeat hour. My friend Jamie, who's out there on the ground, knows my history. I mean, in 2019, before I shut it all down, I got invited to perform at at this place called Dub Academy, and they were doing like an after party, and I DJ'd for like 45 minutes. And a lot of people don't know, my best friend is from Botswana. So like I've been hanging out with him and music, and I actually moved into his place for like a summer while I was trying to get my new spot. And, you know, 1 month of me just getting my shit together turned into 6 months of me staying here. And I'm like, we are just cooking with grease, you know, like. So when they would put me on, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what they're saying, but I understand the frequency. I understand the you know, the messaging and the emotion of the music, and that would allow me to learn. So when I would be in front of people like Jamie in Austin, Texas, and I'm doing this 45-minute Afrobeat set, and he's from the UK, so he's like, "How do you know this shit?" And I'm like, "Jamie, my best friend is from Botswana, and we listen to this together. He puts me on." And I respect the culture and I respect the music. So I listen to it and I play it. So now I'm over here flipping acapellas, flipping instrumentals, making remixes. And that's what I mean. Like, my perspective is important in that room, because you may know how to like celebrate your culture, but you don't know how to play your music from a DJ's perspective.
Right.
And you guys just got here with DJing. So allow me to kind of show you how to do something about what you may know. And the most critique I got from that room was, like, you're sonically so in tune, and it's a thing that we have to like kind of protect moving forward. And I want to make sure that that's something we do this, like always being a part of something culturally, sonically, musically. So I tune in, and that's what I produce moving forward. So if I am doing something that you may deem I shouldn't be a part of, like one of the most critiques I got as a kid too was like, how do you know this old music? And I'm like, well, guys, I actually love this music. My mother listened to Teddy Pendergrass. My mom put me on to the Stylistics. I love Motown. Like, you know, I love Michael Jackson growing up. So if I love Michael Jackson, you don't think I would go and tap into all the things that Michael Jackson was influenced by? Yeah. I love Janet Jackson. You don't think I would do that? Prince, you don't think I would do that?
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Janet. So it's almost like, wait, you don't love things the way I love things?
Yeah.
I understand that, but if you don't think somebody else is capable of, you know, expanding their horizons, then I would ask you to kind of stop projecting on people, because people do know shit.
Yeah, they do.
They know shit. They know a lot of shit.
And what did I say at the beginning of the show? Your music knowledge is bar none, bro. And
Thank you.
I love it, bro.
Thank you.
I listen to a lot of stuff that you play, and I'd be like, holy shit. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Between you, Jazzy, and a couple other guys, I just started dipping into finding out where all these beats came from, bro.
Yeah, that's
and
why
it's some badass shit out there, bro. I'm just like, it's just mind blowing, and I love the fact that you stuff like Jazzy's notorious for putting that shit together. He'll play the old and the new,
original,
and dude, it's just it's mind blowing, bro.
Play the original,
and I think the originals are better than half the shit. I mean, or actually use the original like a Biggie, like a lot of Biggie shit was all 70, 50s, 60s, beats. Imagine taking just an original and putting Biggie's over that. Now that you have stems,
and that's actually what I am so excited about with today's DJ, because they are doing that. They are sharing with other people, and it's so funny, man. I watch people try to shut that down. And
what do you mean?
Like, older DJs will talk shit about those DJs, about them just putting songs together because they have stems.
Yeah.
And, My question is, well, with all of your DJ knowledge, Mr. Man and Mr. Woman, why aren't you doing what DJing's asking you to do today? It's asking you to manipulate more music again. You're not done. We thought we were finished. We're not done.
No.
We can go back and get these acapellas and put them with this track, and we can go get this
On the fly.
on the fly now, dog. And I can actually reproduce live mixtapes now with my fucking stems.
Yeah.
Me and my friend M-Doc, we make edits and we call them super edits. And then when we put them back into Serato, now we have the super duper edit.
Yeah.
Because now we can stem that.
Yeah.
So now it's like 5 songs at once that can happen. It's like if you're not playing with portals, you're not DJing, bro.
Yeah.
You're just playing music. And that's okay too. You could just play music, but there is a difference between people that actually DJ and then people that play music.
Mm-hmm.
And I consider myself a DJ, so I use music as a tool, as a weapon. And you can add to your weaponry by introducing stems.
What's coming up in the near future for Boy J?
The near future is I got my schedule booked all of May. So I'll be in and out of Austin, Texas, and Chicago. I have a residency in Houston, Texas. That's this place called The Tipping Point. It's inside of 93 Till in Houston, Texas. Every second Thursday, I do coffee breaks live from Houston, Texas. It's from 9 to noon. And I'm trying to turn on the morning component. I do not want to DJ outside at night.
Oh.
You can't book me at night. It's really that simple.
Thank God daytimes are a thing now.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the point. Like, I don't want to deal with the mess. Like, that's so prehistoric. Like, you go out at night. Okay. Why?
You're right.
I get it.
You're right. It's a thing, man. I mean, it's you're right. Absolutely right. Pop-ups.
I'm focused on the morning component. So I have a residency every second Thursday in in Houston, Texas. And I have a residency in Austin, Texas every second Saturday at the Spokesman's Coffee South. They have 4 locations across Texas, and I'm in South Austin with that one. So every second Saturday, I'm in Austin, Texas, and then every second Monday, I do a stream on Twitch called Boom Bap Monday. So that second week is the silhouette for me that I want to create for the first week, the third week, and the fourth week of my rest of my year. So I book myself on Twitch with coffee breaks from home or wherever my studio is at, wherever I'm at. And I just reduce my schedule from every day to just Mondays, because I think Monday is the day I'm going to focus on to really bring coffee breaks to life. I don't think it's Fridays. I don't think it's Saturday mornings or Sundays. I think it's the exact opposite of nightlife. So I really want to challenge myself to bring the presence to Monday mornings as a priority for coffee breaks. And I want to, with that whole thing, I want to change the idea of nightlife. So like, nightlife is designed off of Vegas nightclubs. That's, in Vegas nightclubs were designed off of Vegas casinos. And they don't show you the time. They want to keep you in. Their idea is to keep you in. They don't want you to leave.
That's every casino.
Right. So when that ideology spreads across America and the world as a nightclub business, that same mentality is there. So when you pay to go in there, you're paying $40 for the cover, and then you're paying, $100 and something for the bottle section, and that one customer, paid this much money. It's like $200 for one customer. I actually think I can generate that same interest in the morning and compete with nightlife. So
There's a lot of people that quit drinking. There's a lot of people that don't want to even go out anymore.
And I also want to implement the fact that I don't want you loitering at my spot. So if I see you longer in the morning at my spot for more than 45 minutes, you didn't get any business done. You're like lollygagging. Like, this isn't a place for you to like not have intent. So in the morning time, if you're out in Austin, Texas, I would greet you with, a free coffee. I would greet you with an opportunity to get a free subscription. But I'm actually asking you to support the business. So like, if you come out, I will have drinks on the menu that are specific to the project. So you will be able to buy the James Brown, the Al Green, which is a matcha, and then the Berry White, which is a cinnamon and honey brown coffee. So you would purchase that at a la carte. But in order for you to purchase that, you have to be a subscriber on Twitch and a subscriber on Mixcloud. So this is what I'm saying. That one customer has already paid $3 on Mixcloud, $7 on Twitch, and they just bought the James Brown, which was $12.
Damn.
So now we have that totaled up. That same customer is going to buy the T-shirt that's available only for that day and the coffee mug that's only available for that day. So this one person just dropped $125 on you, and they brought their coworkers.
Yeah.
And that one transaction took 5 to 10 minutes, and they're going to hang out for another 20 minutes because they have to go back to work.
Yeah.
So I can rotate people a lot faster than you could at a nightclub.
That's what we call turning tables.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
That's what we do in the restaurant industry, bro. You turn
yes.
tables, man. Get them in, get them out.
get them in, get them out,
Right,
baby.
color the day.
And why would I have them lingering here? That's a bad business model.
Right.
And as a matter of fact, you're telling me a lot. If you have nowhere else to go, that means you're not busy at all. Which is
Either
not,
that
I
or
don't even
you-
want you at my party if you're not busy at all.
Either that or every 20 minutes you're buying a mug.
You know, you could do that too. You could be like, all right, cool. I guess I got to buy another mug.
Right. I got to stay here, bro.
Real quick in the live stream, Stephanie from Latinos in the House, QMM.
What up, what up?
DJ Flipside, what's going on, sir?
Yo,
Flip side.
So before we get out of here, Boy J, I personally ask DJs a bunch of questions towards the end of our show, but we have some people who has some questions in the live stream.
Yeah,
There you
man,
go.
thank you for being, on point with them. I'm sure they all want
of
their
course.
questions asked.
All right, so we'll go through them. Maria, she asks, how would you advise a younger? What's that? What's
She's
that
like a
now?
proud mama, so I was going to say.
Oh, okay. How would you advise a younger DJ that's starting out to break out into the scene with all the gatekeepers holding the door shut?
You leave all those doors shut and you walk into the ones that they're not guarding. So no one's guarding TikTok. No one's guarding Twitch. And you can do a lot more damage from your crib than you could ever do from stepping out and trying to book yourself outside. So I would advise you to internalize and not externalize. And turn on that camera, set up a stage in your room, and start DJing.
Okay.
You can really make a lot more room, a lot more of a headway if you do that.
Maria, I also asked, is there one song that you refuse to mix?
Ooh, good question.
Yolanda.
Shut up.
Sorry, she hates that song.
Yeah. I'm shuffling through all the songs I wouldn't play.
What?
Back That Ass Up.
Why? She makes a lot. Ooh.
No. Juvenile.
Oh, Juvenile back there.
I made my own remix. That's why I won't play the.
Oh, okay.
So I play that one from now on.
Our longtime viewer, Sue Vargas, she said, where was your first spot to DJ?
Ooh. It was in Algonquin, Illinois, at this place called the Roadhouse. It no longer exists.
Yeah, I remember that, man. A long time ago. Yes.
I was there that night. It was Boogie Boy. It was DJ Caffeine, DJ Suavecito, Juan Too Big Perez, and a few other people. But yeah, I remember that night. It was after my homecoming freshman year.
Wow.
Damn. DJ Black.
October 31st.
Yeah.
DJ Blackout asks, what is your advice for a DJ moving to a different state and how to get their name out there again?
Visit that state before you move there. If you want to get into the career, aspect of things, treat it with, class, and don't expect that city to help you. You can't move to a city, take from the city. You have to come to the city and add to the city. That's my only advice. Don't come in there thinking they're going to help you. Help yourself and help the city. I'm actually going to take a booking in Austin where I just take that money and I find a homeless person or like a family in need, and I'm just going to give them their little $350 or whatever the fuck I generate.
Essentially.
And I'm going to book myself to do that every month because there's a big problem all over the world, and at the very least I can help. Like I can help Austin that way. I can't do that for a city like Chicago because in my opinion, Chicago has so many resources that they already are abusing that
Amen.
I can't. I don't want to help them fund wars and shit. Like, fuck that.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you a question. I mean, this is going to be a stupid question, but because your boy Jay, but somebody of non-stature, did you, before you moved to Austin, obviously you knew people out there, right?
Yeah.
You know, obviously your family's from out there, but per se,
My family's from Carrizo Springs. Yes.
okay. So would you? But if they weren't there, would you ever move out to Austin? Just nonchalant.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think the city itself, you know, is a music city. I think I would make sense there, but because
so
of my
Tennessee,
yeah,
Memphis.
but I don't see so much of a DJ presence there.
Really?
I was about to say. I think you were thinking about Nashville.
Nashville. I'm sorry.
But Nashville's not a DJ.
No, it wouldn't be
They
a
got a
center
shit ton of
point.
bars.
Okay, but they don't have a lot of DJs
Really?
in Nashville. No, they don't.
Oh,
Nobody
surprising.
talks about that from there. I'm not saying that there isn't DJs there. I'm just saying the DJ community hasn't been like, yo, Nashville or, you know, Memphis.
Or New York, Philly,
Yeah,
Chicago.
Like, yeah, they kind of like Miami has that, LA has that, San Francisco has that. Those would be cities that I think are potent in that industry. So if you wanted to be a DJ in those spaces, yeah, I think you can pull up there. But that again, I would say don't expect these people to help you because they created these ecosystems, and they're gonna want to see what you have to put into this space before they invite you into something that they've already created.
Okay.
That sense of entitlement is actually a toxic thing. I hope you guys stop doing that.
DJ Nino asked, when did you first know that this is what you wanted to do?
When I saw DJ Scribble Spring Break 2003.
Oh, on MTV?
2000, year 2000. Yeah, Eminem was performing,
Oh, shit.
and then DJ Scribble was performing after that. And yeah, I asked my brother, I'm like, who's this rapper? He was like, he's not a rapper. He's a DJ. He's DJing. And yeah, he was playing DMX Party Up, and the whole crowd was going nuts, and he's like flipping records, and they gave him a good minute and a half on TV before they went to commercial.
Yeah.
And yeah, that changed my life.
Yeah, I remember Scribble had a mixtape back then. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember I had
Shit
it.
ton.
DJ Scribble had the mixtape. I forgot. I know it was like a blue. It was like a CD. It was like a blue cover or something like that. But I don't remember the damn CD. But I remember he had a mixtape back then.
A couple of years ago, I ran into DJ Scribble in Vegas, and my homie DJ Bonix picked him up from the airport and took him to his hotel. And I got a chance to reintroduce myself. And I was like, hey, man, remember that video I did on, you know, I don't know if you can remember, we were in Chicago, and, you know, you did a radio interview, and I was the DJ in the room showing you about CD Chase. And I was cutting on them, and you were like telling me that you can't cut on them, and I was showing you that you can cut on them. And he was like, no, I remember that. And I took a photo with him, and I just closed that chapter for me, because I'm like, you're still the fucking man. Like, you're still him. To me, you know, I don't give a fuck what anybody says or anything. Like, you're the fucking man.
Right. He's coming to Chicago.
I don't know, man. I would love to fucking put myself next to DJ Scribble sometime soon. That'd be dope.
He's coming to Chicago
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
When?
for the Marquis show.
The Marquee Show.
Oh, I'd love to come check that out.
Let's go.
Hopefully I'm in town.
Bro, you come with us, bro. I got you. I got your ticket. Speaking of Marquis show, make sure we got to be there this year. So.
DJ Blackout also asked, have you thought about teaching again?
Yes.
He's doing that now, right?
I've done a few things, but I'm not really so much offering the public that. I've done a few private lessons just because it takes a lot from me. Emotionally, I get hurt when people don't utilize what I'm offering. And I see you just like, you know, don't give a fuck about it.
I was about to say, like, not putting in the effort or not caring.
That hurts me. It's like, that's what, I'm a sensitive dude, y'all. I don't play with my shit that I love. And if I see you playing with the shit that I love, then I lose respect for you. So I don't want to lose respect for people, so I don't offer my teachings. That's all.
I believe you, bro. I believe you.
DJ Flashback, he asks, are you humble enough to do $50 sets, and are you offended when big festivals and or outdoor events don't pay because they want you to play for exposure?
I don't like how he started that. Are you humble enough?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Steve, I don't have to be humble. I don't think anybody has to be humble. And no, I will not take your $50 because I believe if you can only offer $50, you should give that to somebody that needs it or put it into your Facebook ads. I'd much rather DJ for free. And if you know how to market the place, I think that makes more sense. But when people don't pay you for those things, that's just a reflection on it's a reflection on your business and your backbone, and nobody should have an expectation about how you should be treated. You should be able to determine all those spaces, and if you don't know how to determine those spaces, then don't get into them, because you're going to be treated like a little bitch. And I would walk all over you too if you don't know what you're doing. It's just that simple. But I choose not to. Why? Because I'm a good dude.
Before we get out of here, Boy J, I always ask DJ a bunch of questions.
Oh man, these are gonna be
Let's
amazing.
go. Come on.
He's gonna be fucking amazing. I want to know one question right now. You'll answer that. You'll ask
It's
that.
it's in the list.
Yeah, it's in the. Oh yeah, it's in the
All right,
list.
okay.
It's our favorite question.
Okay, all right.
Let's go.
All right. Growing up, who was your favorite DJ?
Timbuktu.
Rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace, man. He's a monster too, man.
Yes.
I would add DJ Flipside into that. And DJ Nonstop.
Okay.
They ushered me into Timbuktu, so Timbuktu.
All right. What is your favorite DJ setup? Or if you had a DJ rider, what would it be?
I'm cool with everything. I'm down with CDJs. I'm down with techniques, but I would choose a Rain 72 or as my main middle,
Okay,
like
yeah.
CDJs or
Yeah.
whatever. But I also like the opportunity to play vinyl on techniques and a Pioneer 900.
Oh,
Okay. I think I know the question to this one, but favorite genre of music to play?
Disco.
Well,
that
I throw parties.
Bee Gees remix. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, disco is my shit. I don't think people even fucking know that I can get busy over there. I inherited all my mother's records, man. So, and I added to that pile. So I love disco, and I also love the challenge that a DJ might face in having to mix live drums over each other, and
because they
they-
use a lot of live percussion.
there's crescendos at different points. So like I like knowing those about those songs.
Envy always talked about that with you, and offbeat tracks, to throw them offbeat and to have that, the certain that certain,
Sense
Envy
of
always,
urgency. Yeah, that sense of urgency is important.
Flipside just commented. He said it's always an honor to be part of your story.
Can I say, let's talk about Flipside real quick. The fuck? I also inherited a whole bunch of Flipside's records. He invited us to his mom's crib and was like, "Yo, I need to get rid of these joints, or it's gonna get thrown away." And Vince, just so you know, I still got that house crate, and it's
Who's
still,
Vince? No, I'm joking.
It's still in order. It's still in order, and I can't wait to fucking, figure out what the fuck to do with that thing.
Yeah, I've been in the studio already. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Next question. Favorite venue to play in the past or present?
Ooh, definitely Beauty Bar.
Oh yes.
Still rocking any opportunity I get a chance to DJ there. It's like a glove, just fits like a glove.
Okay. If you had to do an opening DJ set, who would you like to open up for?
Ooh, I'll open up for anybody. Actually, anybody.
Okay.
I'll open up for you. Take it. What's up, T-Kid? What up?
You almost said Techno Kid.
I almost did it.
I caught it.
I almost did it. But yeah, T.
He
I'll
said
open up for
Vince.
you. Al, I'll open up for
I don't
you.
know. I think it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, bro.
I think I would open up for Boy Jeanius, and I would probably even know what to play. I don't even know what the first track I would play.
I know how to do. Disco.
Really? Wow.
Well, that's the thing.
I love disco.
If
You know I love
if
disco.
Boy Jeanius was throwing a party, I would not know what the hell to open up.
I'm
with.
open format like a motherfucker.
I
I'm going
am
from
too,
Bee
but,
Gees
like-
all the way up. Play some.
But
I'll play rock,
I honestly
freestyle
wanna
into
know.
rock.
I think I would start. Honestly, I think I would start off with playing a little bit of hip hop, and then I think I was just pretty much go from there.
I would ask you to read the crowd.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
would just
saying,
ask
like,
you to
read
read
the
the
crowd,
crowd because I would have conditioned this place to expect one thing. So if I'm telling you we're playing, disco, then hey man, hit him in the mouth.
Where am I? Okay. Here we go. Would you prefer to do the private events or the bars and the clubs?
You said it.
Private events for sure, but I'm not afraid of the people.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of the people. I'm not afraid of the terrain.
All right.
I'm down to get busy.
What is your favorite track right now?
It's called Hot Body from Arya Star.
Okay.
True.
Afrobeat track. Let me make sure I'm saying that right before we move on. Please give me a second.
No, you're good. You're good.
Hey, can I have your link to your Spotify?
You know, I was actually about to make that private. I mean, public. Yeah, it's Arya Star.
That's like gold right there. Gold.
Stay with me. Hold on.
Okay, no, I got you. I was going through the comments. Clarence commented. He said that always my favorite closer. It's been a pleasure to watch you grow in the art form.
Yeah, Arya Star, Hot Body.
Okay.
That's dope.
All right. Are you on record pools?
Any record pools?
Yeah.
Like my music?
No, like where you get your music
if I were to
from?
get
Yeah,
music.
yeah. Where you get music?
No.
Okay.
No, I definitely don't use any record pools.
Okay.
I think that's like the worst created selection of music you could choose from.
Why is that?
Because this is where I get
so-
myself in the hot water.
No. You know what? And this is, and maybe I can answer this for you because you create your you create your entrances, you create your breaks, and you do everything versus the original.
Yeah, it's
And
like,
that's what I like about you.
okay, look, record pools are like shopping at thrift stores. And you just put on those clothes that somebody else wore and you didn't even wash it. So yeah, I think it's unsanitary to use record pools.
Okay.
That's facts.
We try to trip up these questions. House music started in Chicago or New York?
What?
Smack them.
Okay, look, disco started in New York. House music developed in New York, but I would say it started in Chicago.
Okay. See, Al, I think Al could. I don't remember the guest on the show that we had, but someone said that it did not start in Chicago.
Which is probably it has to be true. But I would just say as culture started to shift towards the West Coast, we corrected a lot of those things. So like when you're slamming and you're mixing as a New York DJ, well, in Chicago we adopted blending
Yep.
and mixing on point. So then I think what the West Coast added to that was they learned how to scratch and mix and blend, and then they sent that back this way, and then we learned that part, and then we learned how to control that part.
Yep.
So by the time it got back to the East Coast, we have given them a product of hip hop that they can digest.
Yeah.
Like they're proud to digest. So like we're adding, like the West Coast adds all the technical stuff to it. The Midwest adds all the soul to it. And you know, you can have it in New York if you birthed it. You can have it.
You're at your favorite restaurant. If you had a chance to sit down and talk to another DJ, living or dead, who would it be?
I just went through a whole bunch of list of people that I miss. I would start with Jam Master Jay.
Okay.
And ask him why he did this the way he did this.
Okay.
And, you know, if I can tell him what we're doing today, and I would ask him for his advice from that.
All right. What's your DJ's pet peeve? What pisses you off as a DJ?
As a DJ or what other DJs do?
Let's do that. Let's do both.
Okay, so as a DJ, it pisses me off when I don't get water bottles brought to my set.
Babe!
Nah.
Bring the
I'm
bucket.
Good. I'm good. I got water. But I'm just saying, like, I'm on your bill. I'm on your flyer. I'm on that. The least you can do is offer me some hospitality.
Is that part of your rider?
Yeah, but I don't need a fucking writer to have to have respect in the room.
Very true. You're right.
Like,
You're right.
Water? Come on, man.
a random
you're
stranger,
right.
a random stranger comes in the room and sits down, and you offer them water for the first time. Why do you exclude me from that experience?
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
That's my biggest pet peeve.
There's
I won't ever come back to your club if you book me and you don't bring me water.
You're right. No, the reason why I asked because I remember Trentino's writer. He wants water during his set, so that's why I asked.
Hey, Tim's ears are ringing. He's in this. Tim Schomer.
Tim's
Nice set yesterday, bro.
Oh my God, Tim Spin and Schomer, motherfucking Tim Spin and Schomer.
He's in the live, bro.
I just got nervous. Hey, Tim, can I say I absolutely love the fact that you're on Facebook and you're showing motherfuckers how it's supposed to be done. Thank you.
All right. A few more questions. What's your worst fear as a DJ?
That's an interesting question because I've lived a lot of my worst fears already, so I don't even consider them.
I only spill drinks, fucking baptized going out.
Hey man, in 2017, my needle definitely skipped on the U.S. Finals for Red Bull 3 South. So
Really?
I think that is my biggest. That is the biggest thing that I went through.
I remember that. Damn.
Yeah. And I come out with a Purple Heart, so I survived that war.
Damn.
I didn't
totally
abandon.
remember that.
I didn't abandon the set like I could have. I should have, and I didn't. I moved forward, and I still
It skipped.
finished.
It was a mistake.
I
But
remember
let me tell you
that
guys a
'cause
story real
I
quick.
remember his set because I'm a huge Kate Trinella fan, huge. And your set, you had one of his tracks during your set. I loved it.
That was the 2016. The following one was 2017, where I pulled out a set of vinyl records and my needle skipped. So I did sound check, and everything was perfect. And that was the first time I revealed to the rest of the cast that they had a problem. So I showed them my routine, and I absolutely murdered it. But the sound guy came up to me and was like, "Yo, there's a nasty buzz on this right needle." So then I reached over to DJ Ease, who was part of the competition. I'm like, "Hey, man, are you cool with me using one of your needles?" Because they just told me that this shit's fucked up. And you already know in DJ culture, like some DJs turn their needles.
Yeah.
I keep mine straight. So when I put a turned needle on a sticker where I need a cue point, that shit's already turned, so it's not grabbing.
Right.
So because it wasn't grabbing the sticker, I lost seconds, really crucial seconds from my routine.
Yeah.
And I never was able to recover that part. And then on top of that, because it's moving and there's stickers in place, it kept skipping. Yeah. And I didn't have the foresight to move that needle back in place so that it can be straight. And as I'm drowning on that stage, I'm realizing this is the one variable I didn't prepare for.
Wow.
And definitely practice messing up, practice when it skips. I did all that. Purposely bump the table and see where it lands and then try to bring the routine back. Did all that. But yeah, I already went through my biggest fear. Still here.
And you're still a winner, bro. Still a champ. The champ is here.
Yeah, I feel that way. Thank you guys. To you guys. You guys make me feel that way.
A lot of people, dude, like I said, you're an icon here in Chicago, bro. Trust me. And you always will be.
Next question. This question is, with this question, I write it down because we have a list.
Mm-hmm.
And you were actually on this list.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, so cross him off.
I will cross him off.
Not like that, bro.
He was fourth on this list. I'm looking at this list. Who would you like to see on the show here?
Mad Jazz.
He was on the show
already.
Okay,
Yeah, we had Mad Jazz.
I gotta watch that episode.
It was dope.
I would invite this new cast of DJs. Go get M-Doc. Go get Ace of Spades. Go get the women DJs like Indulgence. Go get
I'm writing it down.
Patricia. I forgot her name. Let me pull this up real quick.
Do you still talk to Toadstyle?
Toadstyle.
Huh.
I haven't talked to Toadstyle in years since we started working at the Scratch Academy, but
he's a monster, bro. He's a monster.
Yeah, still is. And he went on a weight loss journey. I'm so proud of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
So it's
That's
amazing.
awesome. Yeah, we had K-City on the show, too, a while ago.
Get the young cast.
Yeah, it's my boy, man.
Get them in here and show them. I know that you guys have me here. You guys can use me as a measuring stick, and they will be, oh, boy, Jeanius was there. And like, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys can use that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go get somebody else.
Right.
My circle's almost complete with the DJs that I want. So
Almost?
I'm joking.
Okay.
Everybody's got. I already said that. Everybody's got an open format here, bro. Everybody's open.
Few more questions. Almost done here. Who is your Mount Rushmore of DJs?
Timbuktu, DJ Flipside, Terry Hunter, Jazzy Jeff.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Sorry, I know that's Chicago heavy, but
All right. Any questions for us?
yes. I asked him outside, but I'll ask you guys publicly. Are you guys monetizing off of this?
Not yet.
That you did.
We are.
Yeah. You said you did.
I want to know because
he takes care of this.
I want
He
you
takes
guys
care of
to have that space and all this value because all these clicks, all these views, all these likes, all this engagement that generates interest, and you guys can use that for leverage and get some money from this.
Hey, yell at him. He takes care of the
It's
back.
okay. I'm gonna show y'all how to do this because I think it's necessary. You guys cannot be out here just putting things on the internet for free just for fun. Like, you guys should get paid for this. This is a whole production. This is a whole team. There's people that came here to watch. I can't wait for you guys to see the analytics, and also consider this: holding 31 people's attention for at least 2 hours that we've been talking.
Yep.
That's thousands of dollars. Now imagine this: a commercial on radio costs $3,000 for 30 seconds. Think about how much money you guys could have made right here. Just look at it like that. Please give yourself the respect because it's tough to do this.
Yeah, it's tough. It's 4 years.
It's a lot.
Dealing with him. Yeah.
Hold on.
I gotta use the washroom, so let's go.
Wait. Okay. I think nope. Oh yeah. Any advice to upcoming DJs?
Don't run into me. Because I'm here. And I'll show you what a pick feels like. I know how to set a pick. If we're using basketball as a term, yeah, man, I set hard picks. I know how to cross you over. I know how to dunk on you. I know how to make half-court shots. Without being too fucking, trying to be funny, but yeah, man, don't get in front of me, get behind me.
Remember what I said earlier? If he was to show up to one of my fucking spots, I'd probably shit myself. Yeah, that's probably, yeah.
And then
fuck.
bonus
Hold
question.
on, let me add to that
Okay.
because don't get in front of me, get behind me. What I mean is, don't think you can challenge someone like me. You can learn from someone like me. My friends should never see me as a threat. My supporters should never see me as a threat. You should consider me a weapon because I'm on your team. Now, if you're not on my team and you look at me as a threat, I will notice that. So don't get in front of me. Get behind me. There's a whole bunch of people behind me. It's better if you stand on that side.
That's what I meant. I'm not scared of you like that, but it's just, you get, you there's certain people that would come through nonstop. Nonstop, you, Metro, any of those guys would come in, I'd be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, Nonstop is a fucking legend, and, me and Mario have a really good relationship, and
he's good people, man.
I get nervous when I talk about people that I love like that because I haven't talked to them in so long, and because I do respect everybody's growth. Everyone's got to just keep moving, so.
And then real quick, because both people are in this live stream, Lil Man, Blackout asks, will there be another Boy Jeanius and Lil Manny collab?
I love Lil Manny, man. It's just, let's do it right, baby. That's all. I just want to do it right. Let's do it right. I do not want to do it on a pop-up and then there's like 6 people there. It's like, no, man, let's do it right.
So funny, man. He's going to be on the show next week.
Actually, yeah. So I just realized that. I'm like, damn.
Cool. That's even beautiful.
Yeah, that's how. Be on the show next week.
That's how close we are. I'm 130, 186, 183. He's 184. So that's good.
Let's do it.
That's nice. Boy Jeanius, has been a pleasure.
Man, bro, it's not a pleasure. It's a fucking honor, bro. Seriously, brother. Thank you very much, man.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Man, thank you, bro. Seriously.
It's been great.
This was, man, bro.
Thank you to everybody on the stream. Shout to Sue, Manny, Travis, Mike, Stephanie, Federico, Branding Iron. Who's that?
Branding Iron. This is the spot that we do.
German.
People are beautiful over there.
Maria.
Love the place. Yeah, Stephanie.
Shout to Flipside. Shout to Tim. Shout to everybody. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And shout out to Federico
Hey,
for the picture.
Tim Spin and Shomer, please, let's do a stream together.
That'd be dope.
If anybody wants to do collaborative streams, that's where I'm at. That's how you can book me. Sorry. Like, we can't. You need your camera. You need your streaming set up. Like, you need to do all that. That's how you can book me. That's why I came here. Because I'm like, look, my friends are streaming. You don't have to pay me for that. I know how hard that is. So let's do this.
I appreciate it. We appreciate it. They appreciate it. So it was
Thank
an honor,
you
bro.
guys.
Seriously,
One love.
it was an
Shout to
honor.
everybody. Shout to the industry DJs. One love to everybody tuning all over the map. Welcome to the overground. There's no walls. There's no ceiling. If the underground got flooded, the mainstream's too fast. We need a new place, a place where we can last. Join me above the algorithm with Unbound Sound, a little place we call the overground. Thank you.
That's dope. Hey, shoot out your
Thank you, Boy Jeanius.
shoot out your socials real quick.
Just go to my website, boygenius.com, boijeanius.com.
All right, yes, he's about to. I'm gonna let him out.
All right.
Let him out. Hold on.
You could go.
You can use the bathroom.
Alrighty, guys. Again, that's the end of our show. You can check us out on your favorite streaming platforms: Apple, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and the Anchor app. Check us out live every single Monday here on our Facebook page at The Industry DJs. Also on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram at The Industry DJs. Next week, we are going to have Lil Manny on the show. So that is another episode you don't want to miss. Tune in for that. He'll be joining us next Monday as well. Again, Boy Jeanius, thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure. It's been awesome. But yeah, that's the end of our show. Again, you can rewatch the show on our YouTube channel at The Industry DJs. You could hit the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. We're gonna post some throwback episodes throughout the time here. So again, thank you for everyone for tuning in to the live stream. It's been awesome. Thank you guys for been rocking with us for the past 2 hours and a half. So it's been a pleasure. And again, we will see you guys next Monday. As Party Rock Pete would say, support your local DJs. As Al, I think Al's walking right back in here. I think he can say what he normally says. To the words of I'll do it like this.
Stay safe, stay vigilant. We love you.
And we'll see you guys next week. Peace.